there are various aspects when it comes to the technological aspect of social media. The most important power of social media is that it helps us to connect with each other instantly. And that is what highlights its power. Many of us try to connect with the world through social media platforms. And increasingly, we all are realizing that this power of social media platforms and the technology of artificial intelligence poses very serious challenges as well. Now today, when we talk of the session with influencers, these are the people who are able to establish that strong connection with people through technology, through these social media platforms. And these tech influencers, some of them who are very, very popular, they are here with us, and they are here amongst us because when we talk of artificial intelligence, when we talk of technology, many of us who are not related to the field of technology want to know more about what is it all about. And we connect with these tech influencers online. We watch their videos and we try to understand what they convey to us about this technology. And that is why these tech influencers have become a very important part of our lives. All of us who are into technology or who are into technological aspects of social media platforms may be aware of these tech influencers because they have millions of subscribers online. Now, before I welcome these tech influencers who are here amongst us, the first tech influencer whom I'm going to talk about is Professor Yoshua Bengio, who is a professor in Department of Computer Science at Montreal University. He is the founder of Scientific Division of IVDO. So first we present before you this video message from Professor Yoshua Bengio. Let's watch this video and see what he has to share, the insights he has to share about the artificial intelligence with us.
Hello, my name is Yoshua Bengio. I'm full professor at University of Montreal and the scientific director of MILA, Quebec's AI Institute. I'm a pioneer in deep learning, the foundational science behind leading frontier AI systems, including ChatGPT. I harbor deep concerns about the potential risks associated with forthcoming advances in frontier AI. These risks, recognized in the Bletchley Park Declaration signed by India and numerous other nations at the recent UK AI Safety Summit, encompass the misuse of AI for spreading disinformation, undermining democratic institutions, and escalating national security threats by empowering malicious entities. To mitigate those risks and the potential for power concentration enabled by advanced AI, it is imperative to secure the most potent AI systems and urgently establish democratic oversight to safeguard the public and democracy. We do not currently know how to build AI systems that behave as intended. In particular, how to build ones that cannot be misused in this way. Hence, investing in AI safety research and fostering international coordination is crucial given the global nature of these risks. Our companies require harmonized policies to address these challenges effectively. A hotly debated question arises: who should determine whether a frontier AI system is irreversibly exposed to harmful actors? Should it be the CEO of a corporation or a democratic process? The implications of such decisions impact everyone, necessitating a democratic governance model to authorize or veto such choices. Therefore, it is vital for governments worldwide to enhance their AI capabilities and expertise to help determine which AI systems are safe for deployment. This effort will empower them to effectively guide regulators and shield the public from AI-related risks to democracy and national security. I appreciate your attention to this critically important issue.
So that was Professor Yoshua Bengio telling us a few facts about artificial intelligence and the technology behind it. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to welcome the tech influencers to GPAI. And these are the influencers who have done an incredible job in making the general public aware of artificial intelligence, its power, its uses, the various tools, and much more. I would like to welcome on stage our first influencer, who is Rajiv Makhni, who is known as the tech guru of the country. He is a TV and radio show host, author, and social media presenter. He was awarded the Chanakya Award for the TV Host of the Year and Television Anchor of the Year 2 years in a row. He has a multi-million following on social media platforms, and he recently won the award for Influencer of the Year and Content Creator of the Year 2023. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Rajiv Makhni, the Tech Makhni.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that great introduction. I'm going to do it from here so that I'm just a little closer to all of you. Thank you, great introduction. Feels very good when you hear an introduction like that, only till you realize that the introduction is something that I wrote for myself and I gave it to Mamta. So it's always a good start to hear about what you wrote about yourself and then get started. I'm very glad to be here. Fantastic audience out here, absolutely chock-a-block on a topic that I think is absolutely the most vital thing that we can talk about in our lives right now. I'm going to request everybody that's standing up right now, if you can please sit down. Yeah, I'd request everyone to take your seats. We've started with our sessions now. On that side also, if I can request everybody to take seats now. Okay. So, we live in an incredible era where technology is everywhere around us. Let me give you some examples. Nowadays, when someone falls and you hear something crack, what do you usually actually wish? You actually wish it's my bone and not my phone that is cracked. That's how much we are into technology now. That's the way we love technology. You'd rather have a bone cracked than your phone screen cracked. I'm going to ask someone, and we'll keep this as interactive as possible. So, how many people out here know what naked running is? Let me ask you. Okay, I'm going to ask you. Do you know what naked running is? Anybody else that knows what naked running is? Any hands up? What do you think naked running could be? It's not the first visual that came to your mind. Okay, what is naked running, sir? Absolutely right. So to all of you who thought that you're running without clothes, you are absolutely wrong. And this gentleman is right. If you go for a run and you do not have any gadgets on you, so you don't have any headphones, TWS earbuds, a phone, a smartwatch on you, you're now naked running. So we're very entrenched in the world of technology. And while it's fascinating what all has been happening in the world of technology and the gadgets and devices and the innovations we have, everything pales in comparison to what is about to happen, and all of it is going to happen with AI. AI is going to be the single greatest change in technology, human life, or anything else. It's going to become the greatest amount of knowledge, human knowledge from the era of when there was no technology up till today, all available to us at not even the press of a button, just by us talking to AI. And that's fantastic, right? I mean, we've got a great amount of AI. I'm sure people that are attending this, a lot of you are AI experts. But let me give you some perspectives. There's a gentleman on the video who spoke about, all the fears of AI. There are multiple. There are also many unknown factors. So let me now talk to you about why I believe AI is fantastic, but I also have my reservations about how we're going to go about doing this. So India is a big leader in AI, and it is obvious because we're doing this here, the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, there's a summit out here. We have the greatest pool of AI talent. We have the most incredible number of startups, founders, investments in AI. We have a fantastic population, so the amount of data that we are collecting, and remember, AI is nothing but fantastic data that must be sorted to really come up with incredible results. And we are the single greatest nation in terms of the amount of data we produce by the very fact that we actually have the greatest population, right? The number of people that we have in India, the most populous nation in the world. So we are poised to become the absolute global leaders in AI. Okay, I see. Okay, you want me to come there? Okay. Finally, we have a dais. So all the other speakers, you can sigh a breath of relief. We got you a dais. I think that's fine. Good angle. I look better on this side anyway, so it's all good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let's get down to the fact that India is going to be a global leader in AI. It already is. The number of patents coming in, the number of funding that is coming in. But with that comes one huge problem. While we are going to be the leaders in AI in every which way, the big problem that I foresee now is that AI is also becoming a marketing tool, right? As soon as you put the word AI in front of anything, whether it is a company that created content or an educational institution or someone that is making a car or a gadget, the minute you put AI, smartwatches comes with AI. The big problem is that 99% of all companies that are using the word AI are using it as a marketing tool. The minute you use AI, the product will sell better. The minute you use AI, the company will get better funding. The minute you use AI, your educational courses become completely and totally filled up. So I'm going to ask all of you if you can all just settle down a little. Very difficult for me to talk if there are so many people talking around me. May I please request everybody to take their seats? Yes, thank you. So I believe AI is becoming a big marketing tool because even typical old school software or machine learning today has been given the name AI. And that, I think, becomes the big problem. I think in India, we're leading with the fact that we're doing true AI, and that is the way to go in every which way. In many ways, I also think that the big problem also is that when we talk about, and the gentleman spoke about it, what are we going to do with deep fakes? What are we going to do with the jobs that are going to be taken away with AI? And a lot of people are told, listen, it's not going to happen. AI is only going to come in and make your life easier. If anybody comes and tells you that AI is not going to affect the job market, they are absolutely smoking something really fantastic. AI is 100% going to affect every person's job. And earlier they used to speak about the fact that, if the routine jobs are going to be the first ones that will be affected, I completely disagree. I think routine jobs are the ones that are still very protected because with AI, you also need to have huge investments into robotics. For instance, if you're building a car and you have a huge factory, to bring in jobs of those people that are working on the factory floors, you need to invest billions of dollars in robotics and AI software. But the other jobs that are in the same car company, for instance, the advertising agency that's going to make the ad campaign, the people that will design a logo, the marketing company that has to go and sell that car out, or the people that are making the software that will be running inside the car to make that car AI enabled, those jobs are more at risk than anywhere else. So I think the first one is that. Second one, I firmly believe that the biggest investments are coming into AI, but are they going to the right areas? It's going into a lot of areas where I don't think we need it to go. Incredible amount of deep fake, whether it is generative AI, and I hope everybody out here, knowing the audience, that it is the big difference between narrow AI, which is taking away single jobs, and generative AI, which is taking away creative jobs, right? I met up with a person who owns an advertising agency who has downscaled his agency down to 80%. He had about 300 people. He's down to about 60 people now. And that person says that I don't need graphic designers anymore. I don't need people to come up with taglines anymore. So I'm able to do it with AI. So I think creative jobs are another one that is going to be a big problem. Then 75% of companies are anyway looking into investing and integrating AI into their businesses. That does mean that that 75% investment will take away 75% jobs from that company. And I think the biggest mistake we are actually making is we're trying to curtail AI in schools. We are very afraid that has this essay been written or this homework been done with chat GPT, instead of actually encouraging schools to make students now learn how the next level of education will be, how good are you with prompts, they're starting to police them by saying, don't use chat GPT. If you're caught using chat GPT, we will actually suspend you or we will have negative marking for you. I think schools and colleges need to take AI to the complete next level. So I believe that AI is going to be the single greatest change humankind has ever seen. I believe that this is going to be the single greatest amount of knowledge that we can tap knowledge from and the experience from centuries that can all be put together. You don't need to be a search expert. You just need to know how to tap or talk to AI. And the big fear that jobs are going to go away, let me put one part of it to rest. I believe that if you are afraid of AI, you're going to make the biggest mistake you can ever make, because if you use AI, you can do 100x better job, whether you're an individual, whether you're a sole proprietor, whether you own a company, you own a large organization. If you bring AI in, individual or organization, the one big thing that you need is bring AI in so that what you can do 100x better, 100x faster. Because if you don't do it and someone else will, then they will be 100x better than you, 100x faster. With that, I'll leave you to the rest of the team and influencers that will be talking out here. I would urge all of you to look strongly at AI. You don't need education in computers. You don't need to know anything more than the fact that you can communicate and AI will do the job. Look into it. There is no job, there is not a single profession in this world that cannot go hop, step, and jump 100x with the amount of things that AI can do for you. Thank you very much, and I wish all of you, the next speaker, the best of luck. Thank you so much. This is Rajiv Makni signing off. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajiv Makni, for putting before us the challenges of AI, and of course assuring us that we do not have to be scared of AI, but we need to understand what it is. And I think when I say that the challenge of deepfake actually scares us, I think many of you would identify with me. Common people who are not aware of what AI or deepfake is all about, how do we protect, how do we identify deepfakes or challenges like that, they do feel helpless. And that is why the GPAI Summit, whatever are the outcomes of the summit, are going to influence each one of us on this planet. Because now every event, every summit, every conference, every discussion which focuses on the challenges of AI helps us move forward in the direction of finding solutions to the challenges being posed by this technology. Well, now we present before you a video message of Mr. Amitabh Kant, the G20 Sherpa, where he's talking about the Digital India transformation story, the DPI, and also the potential of India in artificial intelligence. So let's listen into this video message of Mr. Amitabh Kant, G20 Sherpa.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here at the Global Partnership on AI Summit to address you on DPI and AI, the next decade of DPIs. Let me begin my speech by giving you a brief overview of India's tryst with technology in the form of digital public infrastructure over the last decade. Envision India's digital transformation as a masterful painting where each stroke is a deliberate and thoughtful contribution towards a grand portrait of inclusive growth. In this endeavor, the government's intervention are the foundational brushstrokes laying the groundwork for a vibrant and equitable economic landscape. The private sector's innovation adds depth and texture to the painting, introducing bold colors and dynamic elements that bring the canvas to life with creativity and ingenuity. Meanwhile, the engagement of citizen acts as the final touches of detail, infusing the scene with the richness of public participation and the voice of collective many voices. Together, these elements blend seamlessly on the canvas, creating a masterpiece that depicts not just economic progress, but a balanced and inclusive society where every stroke, every color contributes to the overall beauty and harmony of the piece. The painting, rich in layers and meaning, is a testament to how government policy, private sector dynamism, and citizen involvement can collaborate to craft a narrative of inclusive growth and shared prosperity. Today, India is the world's largest digitally connected democracy with over 830 million internet users from over 700 districts that have 5G services. It has over 1.2 billion mobile subscribers, of which about 750 million are smartphone users. We are estimated to have 1 billion smartphone users by 2026. India stands at the forefront of the global digital payments revolution, with a staggering 46% of the world's digital transactions pulsating through its economy. Looking ahead, even the most cautious projections paint a picture of exponential growth. By 2025, unified payment interface transactions will skyrocket to an astounding 1 billion per day. This surge will capture 90% of the nation's retail payments, firmly establishing India as a titan in the world of digital commerce. Our citizens now hold a digital key to their life's digital vault with the DigiLocker. In this virtual realm, 160 million users glide through the exchange of over 5.6 billion documents originating from a vast network of over 2,300 issuers. India's data empowerment and protection architecture brings a cutting-edge fusion of technology and law, transforming how individuals exercise their data rights. This pioneering system, rooted in consent-based data sharing, is empowering over 1.1 billion accounts with the seamless sharing of crucial data across banking, securities, insurance, and pension sectors. The Indian digital transformation march is being led by a thriving ecosystem of over 110,000 startups. Among them are a phenomenal 115 dazzling unicorns which have magnetized an impressive 99 billion in funding. Together, they form a formidable constellation valued at around $347 billion, showcasing the vibrant entrepreneurial spirit of India. Over the last couple of years, we've embarked upon ushering in a new era of e-commerce, characterized by inclusivity and universal access. The launch of the Open Network for Digital Commerce, ONDC, is a game changer, leveling the playing field for small and medium-sized merchants. This groundbreaking network will surely broaden access and augment choice and quality of service for consumers, while simultaneously fostering competition and efficiency throughout the entire value chain. When these paint strokes combine, they demonstrate the extraordinary canvas that is India's digital public infrastructure, the DPIs. The DPIs transcend the realm of mere technology. It's a lighthouse guiding us towards advancement and empowerment. It's catalyzing innovation and sharpening competitive edges for the benefit of consumers while adhering to the principles of accountability and transparency. Let's not forget that it was DPI's robust and adaptable building blocks that played a pivotal role in the historic endeavor, administering an impressive 2 billion vaccines just over 2 years, setting a new gold standard in public health response. Ladies and gentlemen, as I look back on this extraordinary decade of India's digital metamorphosis, I'm filled with a deep sense of assurance. I'm confident that the digital public infrastructure stands as a monumental milestone. Future generations will undoubtedly recognize it as a pivotal intervention that played a key role in launching India into the global stage as a mighty force marked by empowered citizens and thriving enterprises. Allow me now to turn our attention towards a new horizon that is ready to encompass our world, the revolutionary realm of artificial intelligence. AI brings with it the potential to boost the global economy by $15 trillion by 2030 and the Indian economy by a staggering $1 trillion by 2035. India is blessed with a wealth of data, a robust AI workforce, and a transformational stack of digital public infrastructure, which is perfectly poised to capitalize on AI. I firmly believe that the enchantment and the enhancement of our digital public infrastructure with AI will serve as a global benchmark. Drawing inspiration from our successful DPI ecosystem, we can develop a flourishing, open, reliable, transparent, and trusted AI future. A future where the intelligence of this frontier technology is a public good. Let me lay down 4 streams of thought that I think will enable this enhancement. Firstly, we need to establish a robust foundation which provides a pivot to transition into this new era. Our foremost objective ought to be the creation of a facilitative ecosystem, ensuring access to cost-effective compute infrastructure, diverse and representative data sets, and the expertise necessary for the development of advanced algorithms. We must support various participants, technological frameworks, and solutions developed by different entities. The goal should be to design a merger of AI with DPI such that it encourages collaboration and integration rather than functioning in isolation. Secondly, we need to empower varied ecosystem partners, including technologists, civil society groups, and most importantly, users. It's vital to enable ecosystem partners to take ownership and actively contribute to the success of this ecosystem. Nandan Nilekani has a fascinating take on this thread where he has recently argued that we need to shift away from the pervasive fight of our times to build the largest AI models. Instead, he argues, we need to focus upon building use case oriented, open and accessible small models which are available for the entire community. This is a novel approach. I'm sure we'll see many such ideas rise in India soon for the benefit of the global community. Ideas that focus upon openness, affordability, and accessibility, along with the unbounded possibilities of artificial intelligence. Thirdly, with the merger of AI and DPI, we have with us the possibility of unleashing technology with personalization, which we must relentlessly focus upon. Our approach must be on using technology to address the diverse needs of users, offering tailored solutions in education, healthcare, skilling, and so on. We have begun this mission with the Jugalbandi application, which is a free and open platform that combines the power of large language models and the Government of India's language translation model Bhashani to power conversational AI solutions. Language will no longer be a barrier to accessing information. Jugalbandi is empowering citizens to access information about government schemes, healthcare benefits, and a justice system in a language of their choice. This is a transformative application of AI with personalization, and I'm confident that it's the first amongst many. Finally, let me close my speech by doing a bit of self-introspection on behalf of policymakers. In this new AI era, we need agile public policy. As we venture into new territories with AI, it is essential to acknowledge that traditional regulatory frameworks might not be sufficient. We need to evolve our public policies to reflect the transformative nature of AI. Policies which advance innovation for public good while embedding strong guardrails to mitigate its risks. Forums such as this are pivotal opportunities to learn from the best minds across the globe. As I look forward to learning the outcomes of this summit, I encourage policymakers across the world to rise to the occasion. In this new AI era, we need agile public policy. As we venture into new territories with AI, it is essential to acknowledge that traditional regulatory frameworks might not be sufficient. We need to evolve our public policies to reflect the transformative nature of AI. Policies that advance innovation for public good while embedding strong guardrails to mitigate its risks. Forums such as this are pivotal opportunities to learn from the best minds across the globe. As I look forward to learning the outcomes of the summit, I encourage policymakers across the world to rise to the occasion. We need to become hyper-vigilant to stay cognizant of the opportunities and challenges that we need to build and navigate a responsible and trustworthy future. Thank you for joining me at this very crucial forum. The future is ours to shape, and the time to act is now.
So that was a video film, an address by Shri Amitabh Kant, the G20 Sherpa. And now we move on to our next tech influencer, who is a radio jockey. We all know him as Asli Bawa. Well, he's a household name and super popular. He himself is a tech geek and a big fan of artificial intelligence, and he's going to present his views on New India, startups, and artificial intelligence usage in daily work life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome RJ Ronak.
Sorry, आवाज नहीं आ रही. Come on, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Are we in talking terms? Good afternoon. कैसे हैं आप लोग? अच्छा, यहाँ वाले बढ़िया, यहाँ वाले कैसे हैं? अच्छा, दिल्ली से कितने लोग हैं? Come on, great one, good one. Thank you very much. और बाहर से कितने लोग आए हैं? यहाँ पे तो मैं देख रहा हूँ. पर रौनक और बउआ को आप जानते होंगे, उम्मीद करता हूँ. मेरा नाम रौनक है और रेडियो पर आपने अगर सुना है तो नमस्ते, मैं बउआ बोल रहा हूं. सो बउआ इज आर्टिफिशियल और उसके पीछे का इंटेलिजेंस मैं हूं, यानी रौनक. सो वेलकम एवरीवन, थैंक यू वेरी मच. आई एम रियली थ्रिल्ड टू बी हियर. हाँ, हिंदी में थोड़ी बात मैंने की, बट अंग्रेजी के ऑडियंस के लिए भी थोड़ी सी बातचीत होगी. कुछ नोट्स में लेकर आया हूं, जैसा कि मैम ने बताया कि विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट एआई का यूसेज इन startups and हमारी daily life में क्या होता है. So first of all, I extend a warm welcome by joining hands to all the Indian and international guests present in this program. जोरदार तालियां आप सबके लिए. Thank you very much for joining us. नमस्ते. मैं एक आरजे भी हूँ, कंटेंट क्रिएट भी करता हूँ. कंटेंट में एआई का उपयोग मैं कैसे करता हूँ उसके बारे में आगे जरूर बात करेंगे. और हमारे साथ पैनल में और भी बहुत ही चार्मिंग, अमेजिंग और टैलेंटेड टेक एक्सपर्ट्स हैं. सो उनके लिए भी आप लोग प्लीज जरूर वेट करिएगा. बट अगर मैं इंडिया की बात करूं, इन द ग्लोबल परस्यूट ऑफ प्रोग्रेस देयर आर फ्यू नेशंस दैट नॉट ओनली सीक सेल्फ एडवांसमेंट बट ऑल्सो एम फॉर कलेक्टिव ग्रोथ. अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, भारत स्टैंड्स प्राउड एज अ कंट्री दैट लुक्स बियॉन्ड इट्स इंटरेस्ट, कंसिडरिंग द वेलबींग ऑफ द एंटायर वर्ल्ड. वसुधैव कुटुंबकम. This global perspective extends to the utilization of AI, with India aspiring to create an understanding and environment worldwide that benefits all of the humanity. हम सब के लिए कैसे वो benefit करेगा. And now turning the application of AI in startup ventures, जिसके लिए मैं यहाँ पर बोलने के लिए खड़ा हूँ. It emerges as a game changer, fostering efficiency, competitiveness and innovation. AI's contribution include data analysis, जिसके बारे में हम सब जानते हैं, which helps us in decision making, personalized customer engagement, streamlined customer support with chatbots, predictive analytics for sales and marketing, supply chain optimization, financial solutions, recruitment efficiency, and enhanced product development, which is very important. So despite these benefits, startups must carefully plan AI implementation aligned with their goals. उनके goal क्या है, उनके target क्या है, उससे related. Now shifting to daily lives, कि हम अपनी डेली दिनचर्या में या जिंदगी में AI का उपयोग कैसे करते हैं या कर सकते हैं, और एज ए कंटेंट क्रिएटर मैं कैसे करता हूँ. Personal assistant, content recommendations, health monitoring, which is very important, adaptive education, language translation is very important, which is helping the tier 2, tier 3 and smaller towns to connect them with AI and the education. Career development tools, productive aids, entertainment हुआ, gaming enhancement हुआ, and the most important is fraud detection in financial transaction. All contribute to a more efficient, personalized and enjoyable daily experience. और एक और benefit है AI का, that if you're a part of such a large conference on AI, you can even ask AI that tell me AI, what should I say about AI? इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि ये speech AI से लिख कर लाई गई है, but yeah, हो भी सकता है. But the swift integration of AI into daily lives and various business in propelling us into a development era that would have taken another century to reach without AI. अगर AI नहीं होता तो और कितने सैकड़ों साल लगते, ये सोचने वाली बात है. Acknowledging the importance of inclusivity, Prime Minister Modi's vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, जिसके बारे में मैंने अभी जिक्र किया, at the G20 summit emphasizes the idea that world is one family. As we progress into the new world shaped by AI, unity and companionship are crucial. No one should be left behind and no one should be left out. अंत में जाते जाते in conclusion, AI's benefits are transforming our world both in startups and daily lives, creating opportunities for progress, efficiency and shared prosperity. Thank you very much for your attention and thank you very much for inviting me here for such a big conference and बहुत अच्छा लगा आप लोगों से बात करके. I would like to invite the next guest. बस उससे पहले मैम over to you. और एक बार रौनक की तरफ से AI के एक बहुत बड़े यूजर या फिर एक ऐसा व्यक्ति जो AI को और ज़्यादा खुद को एम्पावर करने के लिए लिखता है, उस सब की तरफ से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
एंड साइनिंग आउट फ्रॉम बहुआ. जोरदार तालियां
जिन जिन लोगों ने इस इवेंट को ऑर्गेनाइज किया है. वंस अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच एवरीवन. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
थैंक यू रौनक, थैंक यू सो मच. वैसे यहाँ पर जितने लोग उपस्थित हैं उनमें से हाथ खड़ा कर सकते हैं. यू कैन रेज योर हैंड. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव एक्चुअली यूज्ड AI in your daily life? Wow, great. How many of you have used chatbot? Okay. Yes, of course. I shouldn't have asked this question because all the guests who are here, they are all from the field of technology and they are related to artificial intelligence or this technology in some or the other way, or they are the ones who are interested in this technology. And of course, we do know that this technology is being misused. We do know that this technology has huge potential for the good of the world. And so we all are here for this GPAI Summit, being a part of it. And now, we are going to present before you a video message from Mr. Vishal Sikka. He's the founder and CEO of Vinay Systems. He's the former CEO of the tech company Infosys. And he's going to talk about the recent developments in the field of artificial intelligence and also 3 limitations or challenges or issues in the field of artificial intelligence. So we present before you this video address of Mr. Vishal Sikka.
Hello everyone, greetings from Germany. I'm sitting here recording this just a little bit south of Munich in the beautiful mountain countryside. When the Honorable Prime Minister asked me to speak to all of you at GPAI, I reflected on the recent advances in AI, of course, but also on several decades of work that I have done in AI. And on the basis of that, I wanted to share a few thoughts with all of you. As we look at the time in AI, obviously not a day goes by when we don't see some major advance or the other. I was just looking at today a couple of LLMs that have been released earlier today, which have remarkable achievements. A couple of days ago, Google launched Gemini. So every day there is some new development or the other in AI. And of course, as practitioners of the field, it behooves us to really look at what this means for all of us, what we can do with it, what kinds of applications we can build with this, applications that can impact, countless walks of life, countless industries, countless ways of working. But today, as we get started on GPAI, I wanted to go beyond the applications and look at how we can advance the state of the art itself from India and the world. And when we look at AI today, there are three main limitations, three main challenges or issues with it that I see. And my focus of my talk today is on these three areas of improvement. The first one is around hallucinations. As we all have seen, systems based on LLMs have a tendency to hallucinate. In fact, when we think about it, the way LLM technology, the way transformer technology works, these LLMs only hallucinate. It is a good way to think about this is not that they sometimes hallucinate, but that they only hallucinate, they only produce hallucinations. And often the hallucinations are actually meaningful to us, the users. They are extremely fluent at it because of the vast amounts of data that they have been trained on. But indeed, they are only hallucinating. They don't have internal representations of what is going on, of the phenomenon that are causing the things that are that they are talking about. And so this presents a tremendous area of improvement of making these systems reliable. And there is vast amounts of work that is going on in there. And I think, especially in India, this is something that we really need to focus on. The techniques to improve LLM technology from this point of view of hallucination, there are many. There is the reinforcement learning with human feedback. There is work on improving the outputs, checking the outputs using other LLMs or using other techniques. There is work on restricting the domains of LLMs to make sure that we have a better understanding of some of these domains so that we can check the outputs. Many different ways like that, and there is a tremendous amount of work happening in this area and even more work that needs to be done in this area. How the governments are providing guidance around the use of LLMs and in fact use of applications based on LLMs. Just a couple of days ago, the European Union has launched an AI Act that makes significant progress towards providing some of these guardrails. And applications based on LLMs, they need a lot of management and control and ways of ensuring the accuracy of these applications. My own company, Vian's work, Vian.ai, our work is on building applications that are trustworthy, that are safe, of generative AI. Our product Hila, when you can play with that, Hila.ai, takes a lot of significant advances towards eliminating hallucinations and delivering trustworthy, safe applications of generative AI. So I think a lot of work needs to be done in this area of removing hallucinations. And I'm really excited to see how we can make progress on that, both at this event, but also in general. The second area in which vast amounts of improvement need to be made in generative AI is around performance. NVIDIA is the leader today in providing infrastructure for running generative AI. Bill Daly from NVIDIA recently gave presentations where he talked about 1,000x improvement in single chip inference performance over the last 10 years. 1,000x improvement. This is astounding. And despite that astounding progress, it is still incredibly expensive to train these big models, to even fine-tune the big models. And running inference on large scale is also very, very expensive. So there's a lot of work going on around improving the performance. Many companies are building chips. Last week, AMD announced a new chip. In the near future, over the course of 2024, you will see many companies launch new processors. But even when we go beyond these new processors, new GPUs, there is still vast amounts of work that needs to be done. If you look at us as information processing machines, I mean, we basically do our intelligence in about 2,000 calories in a day. That's about a 100-watt light bulb. So when we think about it just from a power consumption or from an energy efficiency point of view, we are vastly more efficient than today's systems. Many orders of magnitude, at least 10 orders of magnitude more efficient. So many zeros need to be still removed from that. So I think this is a very important area to focus on, especially in India, is finding low-cost ways finding ways to improve the performance of generative AI. And the third, perhaps the most important dimension in which AI needs to be improved today is talent. There are far too few people who understand these technologies, far too few. I came here to Germany together with Sebastian Thrun, the founder of Udacity, and we were discussing the fact that probably there are presently less than 100,000 people who understand this technology intimately. And this really, out of 8 billion people on the planet, we really need to find ways to improve that state of the art. And I think India has to play a fundamental role in ensuring that a lot of people understand this technology. A lot of people are hands-on with this technology. You know, it is built by people like us. It is not falling from the skies, and it is not the domain of a chosen few. Anyone can work on this. And we really need to build massive amounts of talent around this. We need to create playgrounds for people to experiment, to play with systems, to build systems, to learn about systems, so that this number goes up to millions, tens of millions, even hundreds of millions. As the Prime Minister has talked about 1 billion Atmanirbhar Indians, entrepreneurs. I think this is the way in which we can really serve the advancement of society with better ways of building AI, is by first building the talent around AI. So those are my 3 main requests, not only for this conference, not only for India, but for the field in general, is to focus on those 3 areas of improvement. The hallucination reliability problem, the cost performance problem, and especially the talent problem. And the idea of building out the talent of tens of millions of people in India who are proficient in AI is not so that we can all make a living. A great teacher of my life once told me the difference between making a living versus making a life. When you make an AI system, you're not really making a life. ChatGPT and Bard are not alive, but by building AI technology, purposeful AI technology that improves our human condition, we are indeed making lives, our own lives. And this would be so cool to work on. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best of luck with this event.
So that was Mr. Vishal Sikka talking about the challenges in artificial intelligence. And ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite our next tech influencer here, who's known as Technical Guruji, and he's very, very famous. Well, he's world's foremost tech YouTuber. His passion for technology and dedication to empowering people with tech information led him to establish Technical Guruji on social media. Notably, he simplifies technology in Hindi, making it more accessible. He has over 35 million followers worldwide. His relentless passion, hard work, and signature catchphrase, "Chaliye, shuru karte hain," let's get started, have endeared him to every tech enthusiast in the country, and he is going to talk about responsible uses of artificial intelligence. Chaliye shuru karte hain. Let's get started. I would like to invite here now Mr. Gaurav Chaudhary.
Hello. I think I should say it myself. बहुत जल्दी से चलिए शुरू करते हैं. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed delegates and honored guests, it is with great pride and anticipation that I stand before you today, because it is a momentous occasion. While I see India, my own country, is hosting the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence GPAI Summit 2023. You know, this summit marks a significant milestone in the journey of AI governance, AI innovation, and also AI collaboration. India, with its rich history, diverse culture, and burgeoning technological prowess has taken the reins of this GPAI Summit at a time when the responsible use of artificial intelligence has never been more critical. In this era of rapid technological developments, AI is transforming things all around us. AI is transforming the industries, AI is transforming societies, and AI is transforming economies globally. As we navigate this complex landscape, the need of international collaboration and ethical frameworks is paramount. I'll just give you a brief background of India's digital journey. I'm sure all of us from India know it already, that how in the last decade we have transformed completely as a digital first nation. But for all of you coming from outside, I'm sure you all have seen those QR codes, I think all around you. You go to a store, you will see a small code. And it's essentially UPI, the backbone of payments in India right now. Apart from it, across multiple domains, you talk about digital education, we are revolutionizing. You talk about the e-governance, we are taking the lead. And just recently, last week, a report came in which clearly put India, or I would say Indians, in #1 position for the consumers of mobile data. So it's me and all of my fellow citizens combined that use the most amount of mobile data globally on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, every day. And this is just for mobile, If you talk about broadband or connected systems, it's even more. So it clearly shows that how India is transforming digitally. And the best part is, as our Honorable Prime Minister says, it's Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, wherein we treat the world as one single big family. India is providing the solutions, not just for itself, but the solutions coming from India, they are on a scale replicable, I would say, on a global platform. At the same time, they are affordable and secure as well. So this is something wherein India is taking the lead, not just for itself, but also for the world. And India's digital journey is a saga of resilience, adaptability, and forward thinking. The nation has not only embraced technology, but has also harnessed it to address the socio-economic challenges and to bridge the long-standing social divide. Under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, our country has always been focused on democratizing the latest technology and tech innovations. Now, India's assumption of this GPAI chairmanship is not a mere symbolic thing. It is a testament of the nation's commitment to a responsible AI. India has been an advocate for using the technology for inclusive development, and at the same time, keeping the technology sustainable. By leading the GPAI Summit, India signals its dedication to ensuring that the benefits of AI are shared equitably and the deployment aligns with the ethical standards. In the next few minutes, I'll talk about how exactly the responsible AI is important. At the same time, I'll talk about some ethical considerations, and we'll just have a look at how AI is changing our lives today and what all we need to keep in mind while we proceed in the future. AI is not something that is just limited to the sci-fi movies now. It is essentially a part of our daily lives. AI is shaping the industries. AI is essentially, I would say, changing the very fabric of society. From healthcare to finance, from education to entertainment, AI has the potential to revolutionize how we work, how we interact, and essentially how we all live. And the promises of AI are vast and transformative. It can enhance the efficiency, it can automate tedious tasks, it can unlock new frontiers of innovation. In healthcare, for example, AI can assist in diagnostics, AI can provide you personalized treatments, AI can predict disease outbreaks. If you talk about education, AI can customize the learning experiences, AI can identify the individual needs of a student, AI can also foster a more inclusive environment. But at the same time, when you talk about all these potentials of AI, I would say with great power comes greater responsibility. The unchecked or the irresponsible use of AI poses significant risks. The use of biased algorithms can immortalize the societal inequalities. At the same time, automation can lead to job displacement. Or if we talk about the potential of misuse of this technology that we call AI, such as the deep fakes or autonomous weaponry, it has some serious complications. So if we talk about how to ensure that AI remains responsible, it's just a matter of few things that if we all are aligned on, we can ensure that going forward, AI will do more good than bad. First would be transparent approach. And this transparent approach is the bedrock of responsible AI. Users and the stakeholders, they must have a clear understanding of how AI systems operate, how they make decisions, and how they impact their lives. And this transparency would definitely build trust and accountability. If we talk about the fairness or bias mitigation, the developers, they must actively check the work to identify and eliminate any bias in the algorithm. Ensuring fairness requires a commitment to diversity and inclusivity in the design and the development team. So basically, they should definitely be aligned to ensure that the AI systems that they are developing, they are free of any bias and are completely fair for the society. Next, I would say, is all about privacy, because AI systems, they handle data, and not just any data, sometimes your private data, and I would say on a very huge scale. So the privacy protection becomes very important. Striking a balance between the innovation and the privacy safeguards is crucial to prevent the unintended consequences, to say. And sometimes we are all scared that AI might take all our jobs, or AI might become even more powerful as we humans are, if you put it to comparison. I think the best approach would be to have a human-centric design, wherein AI should augment the human capabilities rather than replacing them. Human-centric design ensures that AI aligns with the human values, the human needs, and also the ethical standards. And last but not the least, I think it's the governance and the accountability that has to be at the forefront. Because establishing clear lines of accountability and government frameworks, it's very essential. This includes the guidelines, the regulations, and overnight to ensure that AI is used ethically and sustainably. And while using AI, I'm sure that almost everyone in this room has some way or other definitely used AI. Be it a simple editing of a photo or a video, or using generative AI to generate some big essay or something. So this use case of AI, just because it's so easily accessible and it's so easily available across various tools and platforms, sometimes it's free, sometimes it's just a small paid fee, but at the end, it's all of us who are using AI on a daily basis. While we all love to edit our photos or videos in the way we want, deep fakes kind of is a big challenge. For fun, it might look nice that, okay, you have your video and you are just swapping your face with some actor or something. But if you just think through, deep fakes, they possess a huge risk. And even for that, I think we should have some certain frameworks in place, ensuring that while for fun it's okay, but if we talk about the seriousness of it, we have all the measures in check. And for that, we have a few of the ways. Using them, we can easily identify and make sure that deepfakes don't create any problem in the society. To begin with, we can have the detection technologies, wherein we should employ AI to identify the content generated by AI. And I think it's very easy, because AI definitely has the potential to, identifying inconsistencies in a video, maybe the lighting artifacts, maybe the facial expressions, maybe some tonality changes in the voices. AI would definitely be in a stronger position to identify the deepfakes to begin with. Second would be the authentication or watermarking. If we have a standardized process of digitally adding a signature to a piece of content, I believe it would give us a better strength to fight against the deepfakes. Third would be, I think this is my personal favorite, the use of blockchain technology, because it kind of creates an unmutable record of a media, and any alterations would be really difficult to achieve. Last, we can also have the user verification, wherein if we implement a multi-factor authentication while someone is uploading a piece of content to social media, it would clearly give us the strength to fight against the deep fakes. And also education, because I believe the average age of this room, I would say, is in the range of 30, 35, maybe in 40, I'm not sure. But it's not us, it's the young people, young children studying in the schools who need to be kind of given the power to fight against AI in the times to come. So by fostering a culture for responsible AI in the academic institutions, we will definitely equip the next generation with the knowledge and ethical foundation needed to navigate through this world of AI. Because this is where the real challenge is. It's not for today, it's for 5 years from now or 10 years from now. So these are some of the things. I mean, AI is definitely good, but then we also have the bad or the ugly side of AI, which we need to prepare ourselves against. And in conclusion, I would say that the responsible use of AI is not just a moral imperative, it is a strategic necessity for the betterment of humanity. As we continue to harness the power of AI, let us do, with a sense of responsibility, guided by the ethical principles, and just ask ourselves that whatever you're doing, is it ethical or not? Is it responsible or not? Because as I said, with great power in our hands, with all these tools, we also need to have a greater responsibility. And I think the best would be to collaborate across industries, the collaboration across governments. I think GPAI is the right platform wherein the world comes together in one place with a common notion. And I believe the world is converging all their views on AI. And as long as we have this alignment, it becomes essential for us that, yeah, we have the power to fight against the negative sides of AI. And by doing so, we can unlock the full potential of AI while we minimize the risks. We create a future where technology empowers, uplifts, and unites us all. Thank you guys, and may the GPAI Summit 2023 be a resounding success, and AI benefits all of us in the society. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gaurav, for sharing your views as well as lots of suggestions as to how to tackle artificial intelligence with all the challenges that it poses, using artificial intelligence to solve the challenges being posed by itself, and so on. And I'm sure that, anyone who talks about artificial intelligence in a responsible way conveys one big message for all of us to learn, and that is, information is the key. Information is the power which we all must have. Get to know about AI and how to tackle the challenges through information. And that is exactly what these tech influencers are trying to do, reach out to common people who do not know about technology and making them aware about the challenges and how to tackle them. Or in simple words, making them understand what is it all about. So now, I would like to invite another tech influencer. But before that, may I please request all those people who are standing, kindly take your seats. I can see a lot of people who are standing. Could you please take seats? All right. Now I invite here Shlok Srivastava. He is the founder of TechBurner. He started it in 2014 to simplify technology for a diverse audience. He has more than 15 million YouTube subscribers. He focuses on electronics, gadget reviews, how-to guides, and life hacks. He is also recognized in Forbes 30 Under 30. He is a content creator, influencer, entrepreneur, and his ventures include Burner Digital for social media content, Brightso for education, Overlays clothing for expression, and Layers, a leading mobile skins brand in India. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shlok Srivastava. Let's have a louder applause.
हेलो तो तबाही मचाने के लिए रेडी हो चुके हैं बट हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग एंड गुड आफ्टरनून to all of you guys. And I'm very excited and very grateful to be able to speak here about AI. We have been reviewing the latest and greatest technologies for the past 10 years. But I think AI is the single biggest piece of technology that will be changing the world in ways we cannot even imagine right now. I think it is the biggest invention that we humans have ever made. And because I've experienced it, I've used it, I'll share a lot of secrets and nice things that I feel that can happen. And also at the same time, why India is a very amazing place to be able to take part in this coming AI revolution. I would like to share all of my thoughts. So 5 years back, we couldn't even imagine what AI would do. What I thought about AI, I thought machines and all of these manual labor jobs would be taken away and robots would be doing all these things. But what actually happened was AI took away jobs that were of the top tier. They took away creative jobs. They took away jobs of data analysis, of 3D rendering, jobs that were very highly technical. And to be able to do that is, I think, a very big thing, and it is very surprising. It is essentially competing with our minds. It's a better version of our own minds, I feel. It's faster and it's a lot more scalable. I'll give you an example. I think everybody must have used AI in some way or the other. We all have mobile phones, we all have like these selfie cameras that can take amazing pictures. But if let's say, all I have to do is come up with a very creative idea. Let's say, create a wallpaper create a wallpaper. And it would look at millions of images from all around the world and create a beautiful wallpaper specialized for me. That analysis would take me months, but AI can do that with a click of a button. And AI is doing things like that. AI is coding with a click of a button. AI is able to design. We have actually a design company. We create clothing. AI can design 30 pieces of clothing in one click of a button. That is the work of at least 10 designers in a 1 month time period. But also, just like my friend said, with great power comes a lot greater responsibility. And India is one place I feel that has been the hub of a responsible problem solving. And in India, I think we have solved a lot of big problems, a lot of problems that required a lot of scale and a lot of very technical problems. Like we have eradicated polio, we have reduced HIV, we have digitized 1.3 billion people. And it has happened very, very quickly. So in 2014, 30% of the population was active internet users. In 2023, it's 50%. And the stat has increased by a huge, huge margin. 759 million active internet users are there right now in India. And they will be increasing like every day. So whether it is digitizing, we have a lot of, in the digital spaces, we have Aadhaar. Aadhaar is like a digital identity. We have UPI that a lot of other countries are adopting now. We also have mobile connectivity that is one of the cheapest in the whole world. And whether it is digitizing 1.3 billion people or landing on the moon for the cost of a Hollywood movie, a lot of big problems are being solved in India. And it is the same for AI. A lot of AI problems are being solved. A lot of tech CEOs, which I meet from all around the world. I met the CEO of YouTube a month back, and he was also saying the same thing. They were saying that India mein, there's a lot of big problem solving. And there's two more things that I feel India has an advantage. First thing, I feel the biggest skill right now is not like technical skill or maybe able to design or code. Of course, these are very important skills, and we all have our jobs. We all do very different high-level stuff. But I think the biggest skill right now in 2023 is being able to learn fast. Because whatever we can do, AI can do 100 times better. And to be able to learn the technologies that are coming up, I think that is the biggest strength we have right now. And I think that is the biggest strength in India, because we have been able to adapt to new technologies, to new things very, very quickly. The internet penetration in India has been very fast. When it comes to, I'm a smartphone tech reviewer, we review a lot of smartphones. So I have, for comparison, in India, we review like 4 or 5 smartphones every week. There's like 4 or 5 smartphones launching every week. In comparison to the West, there's like 1 or 2 launches every 2 months. So the scale at which Indians are adopting new technologies is very high. And it has been true for technology, and it has been true for all upcoming new advancements. I think the third thing that also is required when it comes to AI is being responsible. Whatever is powerful is also dangerous. And it is a tool that can be used to do things, a tool that can be used to do things that 1 million people can do in a few minutes, can also be used to do things that are not right. And it is being used both ways. I think India is a source of reliable and trustworthy people. And in the past, I have seen that India is a huge place for diversity and for conscious decision making. All of the businesses that are started in India, that are run in India, are very consciously run. And when a person who is from India designs an artificial software or AI intelligence, he has in mind the diversity of India, because in India, every 100 kilometers is like a different culture. So if you have to be successful in India, you will be successful in the whole world. And that is how I think things are also working around the world. We treat the whole world as a family. We are very inclusive, and that is how the AI advancements have been happening. And I believe with AI, it is so powerful that our survival will be taken care of. And the technology is moving so fast that we can now focus on a lot of abundance and a lot of powerful and conscious technologies. And with AI, I believe we would actually be able to understand the true potential of our own mind, because everything else could be done by technology. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Shlok, for putting forth your views on AI boom in India, and of course the positive aspects of AI too. Ladies and gentlemen, the tech influencer whom I'm going to invite now, the numbers associated with him are actually astonishing. Well, he's a visionary tech enthusiast and an entrepreneur with over 2 decades of influence in the industry. He has more than 15 YouTube channels. He has a subscriber base of over 60 million. His channels garner over 1 billion monthly views, and that actually shows his ability to inspire, educate, and entertain a global audience. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome the tech influencer, Arun Prabhu Desai.
Come on, more noise. All right. You know, I'm the last speaker or influencer who's going to speak here. It becomes very difficult when you come last. Everyone has spoken everything. But AI is such a field that there is so much more to speak. Everyone here has spoken about responsible AI. They have spoken about deep fakes. They have spoken about AI taking away jobs. What I'm actually going to do is give you a practical thing of what I use, how I use it. And literally, probably after 5-10 minutes of me telling you, everyone here can be a creator. This will only go to show the power of AI. Now, while giving the introduction, she said we have 15 YouTube channels, and that is a fact. So while I do smartphone reviews and I own a tech channel, we have entertainment channels also, and we produce movies also. Now, AI has affected us positively in every way, literally every way. 3 days back, we created an entire movie script which will literally go on floors using AI. Now you'll say, what did you do? How did you get the entire script of a movie? If you understand prompt engineering, and everyone, all the youngsters out here, I really want to talk to you. Get into prompt engineering. Because if you are not in AI, you are going to stay behind. If you know how to communicate with AI and get most out of AI, I'm especially talking about generative AI, you can do wonders. And influencers before me have absolutely told you that it is in every field, not only creator. I'm only going to give you an example from my field, how I use it practically, and I have used it. So this movie script, for example, we said that give me a movie script of a thriller which is inside a particular bungalow because we wanted low-cost production. It gave us an overview. Then, using different prompts, we actually created dialogue by dialogue entire movie script which ran for about 1 hour 40 minutes. So that was just the start. It is just the start. We create YouTube videos. Again, every aspect of content creation, if you are writing articles, it helps. If you are creating video, like I said, you can create scripts. But what about video? Even if you are not a video editor today, you can actually create great videos. It's only how you speak with the AI. What prompts you give, that is very important. And again, it is just not videos. Background musics, and there are hundreds and thousands of apps that are coming up. What I'm trying to tell you is, for every workflow, AI, there is one or the other AI tool that is coming in. It is just a matter of you finding it out and using it. Give it a try. How many of you have tried to create music or videos using AI? Can you raise hands? Let me just understand how many of you are there. All right, very, very few. I am surprised. And I'm also surprised because it is really easy. It is extremely easy. In your natural language, whichever app you use, go ahead and ask them to create something. And you will be surprised with the kind of output the generative AI, various, whether it is ChatGPT or the latest Gemini, which is even better than ChatGPT, OpenAI ChatGPT. They are just getting better and better. So my point is, every one of you, I was surprised actually that so less of you have tried AI to create a music or a video. But go ahead, give it a try. Now let's move ahead with my workflow. Once you create a video that you want, do you know that today I do my videos in Hindi, right? In Hindi language. Generative AI can literally, in my own voice, it can create French, Russian, Spanish, English, Marathi, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, you name it. So what happens? Now, till now, I was, catering to just Hindi audience. I have created one video, I have used AI, and I have created multiple language video in my own voice so that that flavor of me creating a video remains. So imagine a video which I created for probably 10 million, the audience of 10 million, with AI, that reach increases to 7 billion because I can create it in any language I want in my own voice. So that is the power of AI. And it is extreme. Now, I'll give you another example. Now, this is creator. I've also got into e-commerce. Now, if you own an e-commerce store, you know, if anyone of here has an e-commerce store or they know about it, it is very important that you put some really nice photos or videos of whatever you're selling, whether it is a product or whether it is a cloth or merchandise, whatever you're doing. You know, with AI, you can just say, you know, this is the design you create, whatever design you have. Here is the design. You know, an Indian male model, 25 years old, standing in front of Taj Mahal on this particular t-shirt. You just give that prompt and that photo is ready. Imagine if I had to actually go and click that photo, what would have happened? So these are the practical examples that I'm giving and which we have used for our own e-commerce site, for our own YouTube videos. So my point here, and there is so much of audience, so many people out here, and a lot of people of you have not used AI. I will really request you that, you know, just go ahead, try it out, and AI will definitely do wonders. I know that AI has its own issues. Someone spoke about deep fakes. You know, one report suggested that there is some app, okay, I'm not going to name it, but that got some 2.4 million views in just one day because that app was something that was not good. So there are disadvantages as well as advantages. Now, I'm extremely glad that the Indian government is coming up with policies. In fact, I was just reading, they have NSAI, National Strategy for AI. Then they have got RAISE, R-A-I-S-E, Responsible AI for Social Empowerment, basically AI for social good. So the policies, standardization, these are going to take care. See, I think from government, and I'm very happy that Indian government is doing that, we cannot be reactive. You know, before all these things go mainstream and really become popular, you know, we have to proactively ensure that AI is for good. With that, I know I was the last and I had a very short speech, but I hope you liked it. My message to all of you is, please go ahead, give AI a try, and you will be surprised. You will be really surprised. If you don't, you will be left behind. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Arun. And of course, I'm sure that after listening to these tech influencers, many of us would be encouraged to find out more about AI, look into their videos as well, and rest assured, in the coming days, you may be expecting more videos from them on GPAI Summit. And of course, the issues which we all would be witnessing, which would be discussed here at GPAI Summit. We would be expecting Honorable Prime Minister's arrival at Bharat Mandapam, the venue of GPAI Summit, somewhere around 5 p.m. That is the scheduled time for Honorable Prime Minister's arrival. And as we all are aware that an AI Expo has also been organized here, so Honorable Prime Minister would visit this AI Expo, after which we would expect his arrival in this plenary hall around 5:20 p.m. And then the official inauguration function of GPAI Summit would begin. Till then, we can all catch a breath, but all those who are standing, who've not got the seat, may I please request you all to kindly move to level 2. All the live will be available there in auditorium 1 and 2. So all those who are sitting here on the stairs and all those who are standing, please make yourself comfortable. You can go to level 2, Audi 1 and Audi 2. And you can witness whatever is happening in this plenary hall. Thank you.
Stay Safe online campaign will enable and inform netizens to make the digital world cyber safe and cyber secure for all. Share your videos of safe online experiences with hashtag StaySafeOnline. Log on to www.mygov.in/StaySafeOnline to join the Stay Safe online campaign.
अरे मेरा ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस।
गुड मॉर्निंग मनोज जी। आपका ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस, आरसी, आधार कार्ड, ये सारे डिजी लॉकर वाले डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे पास सुरक्षित है। आप इनको ऑफलाइन भी देख सकते हैं यहाँ उमंग ऐप पर।
बेटा जी, आपकी स्कॉलरशिप का पैसा आपके खाते में आ गया है। अच्छे से पढ़ना, ठीक है? नमस्ते दादाजी, बस यही बताना था कि आपकी पेंशन जमा हो गई है, दवाई ले लेना। दीदी, आपको दवाई चाहिए ना? हाँ, मुझे लगा ही। मुजफ्फरपुर में गहिलो रोड पर जन औषधि केंद्र है, बस 800 मीटर दूर है। ध्यान रखना दीदी।
किशन जी, भारत में मॉनसून समय पर आगे बढ़ रहा है, खेती बढ़िया रहेगी।
दोस्त, जब बिजी हो और कोई भी सर्विस सर्च करना हो तो बस उमंग ऐप के होम स्क्रीन से फटाफट कर लो।
चौंकिए मत, ये है हमारा नया उमंग मोबाइल ऐप। कोरोना के समय में घर से बाहर निकलना कम हुआ तो सरकार ने हमें घर बैठे सरकारी सेवाओं का लाभ प्रदान किया और पेंशन और ईपीएफ जैसी अनेक सेवाएं भी घर बैठे ही मिल रही हैं। साथ ही सरकार हर दिन और सेवाएं भी ला रही है उमंग ऐप पर। तो अब इंतजार किस बात का है? आज ही अपडेटेड उमंग ऐप डाउनलोड कीजिए और ढेर सारे काम निपटाएं घर बैठे। उमंग,
अब और भी बेहतर और सशक्त।
योजना अपने लिए सरकारी, ढूंढने में थी दुश्वारी। दफ्तर दफ्तर ढूंढे उसको, कहां मिले वो पता ये किसको। 138 करोड़ लोगों का देश और तमाम योजनाओं में से अपने मतलब की योजना ढूंढना बड़ा मुश्किल। अब माई स्कीम है आई, दूर हुई सब कठिनाई। अब पात्रता के अनुसार उपभोक्ता ढूंढ सकते हैं अपनी योजना। बस अपना मूल विवरण एंटर करें और सारी योजनाओं की जानकारी पाएं। खोज के मिलते सरल उपाय सही स्कीम तक ये पहुंचाए। जगह जगह अब नहीं खोजना, आसानी से मिले योजना।
DigiLocker is paving the road ahead to empower and enrich many lives. Towards digital progress, it has emerged as the hero by helping citizens with faster service deliveries in paperless and presence-less mode. Witnessing exponential growth even during the pandemic, with millions of users already registered and accruing its immense benefits. You see, DigiLocker has now become one of the key components of the e-governance ecosystem. A transformative governance game changer that is revolutionizing every sector, plus proving as a boon for all the students, and lays unique support for India's growing fintech sector. Moreover, DigiLocker is designed with all the necessary security measures to keep your data protected and safe. So, what are you waiting for? Access a range of documents such as educational and personal certificates, pension and bank statements, identity documents, and many more in digital form. This means your documents travel safely with you on your smartphone. Download today.
न्यू इंडिया इनोवेट करता है, इनिशिएट करता है और इम्प्लीमेंट भी करता है। न्यू इंडिया अब ये भी मानने को तैयार नहीं है कि भ्रष्टाचार सिस्टम का हिस्सा है। उसे सिस्टम ट्रांसपेरेंट चाहिए, प्रोसेस एफिशिएंट चाहिए और गवर्नेंस स्मूथ चाहिए।
Thanks to Digital India, today the government is bridging the last mile unlike ever and reaching people. Mobile phones are empowering citizens with ease of access to service and information. Aadhaar e-authentication has provided identity to more than 1.36 billion people. And around 450 million Jan Dhan bank accounts have been opened.
डिजिटल इंडिया है तो आज इज्जत है। किसी के सामने हाथ फैलाए बिना डीबीटी से पूरा का पूरा पैसा सीधा खाते में आता है।
अगर डिजी लॉकर नहीं होता तो मेरे सारे ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे मोबाइल में नहीं होते।
भाई साहब, मोबाइल डाटा एक प्लेट चार्ट से भी सस्ता हो गया, तभी तो हमारे बच्चे महामारी में भी घर बैठे पढ़ पाए। 5वीं पास हो चुका है बबलू।
उमंग ऐप है तो 1500 से ज्यादा सरकारी सेवाएं हमारे उंगली को छोर पर है।
भला हो जो कोविन ऐप था तो हाथों हाथ टीके लगे।
डिजिटल इंडिया नाहिले लाइफ सर्टिफिकेट बनाबलेदी ना पड़े कि टेबल बिराय থাকিব। डिजिटल इंडिया हा गाने गोटेदी बनाबो पारा होइसे। पेंसिल भी आहिसे साबि।
If there was no digital India, today mobile phones would not have been made in small towns.
There is no dream of a unicorn in Nagaland without digital India.
कोरोना महामारी के दौरान डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर से जो मदद मिली ना, उसी ने तो मेरी और मेरे परिवार की जान बचाई।
In the last 8 years, we've gone from line to online and from Q to QR. Today, 40% of the world's digital transactions take place in India alone. And we are continually setting new records for UPI transactions. Telemedicine is now available in villages and to the poor. Digital India has transformed lives, incubated businesses, created unicorns, and is helping define India's decade, when all 1.4 billion Indians will be connected to the internet. Inspired by Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future, India's G20 presidency aspires to share its experience in using the power of technology to focus on the most vulnerable citizens of the world and bridge the digital divide.
न्यू इंडिया इनोवेट करता है, इनिशिएट करता है और इम्प्लीमेंट भी करता है। न्यू इंडिया अब ये भी मानने को तैयार नहीं है कि भ्रष्टाचार सिस्टम का हिस्सा है। उसे सिस्टम ट्रांसपेरेंट चाहिए, प्रोसेस एफिशिएंट चाहिए और गवर्नेंस स्मूथ चाहिए।
Thanks to Digital India, today the government is bridging the last mile unlike ever and reaching people. Mobile phones are empowering citizens with ease of access to service and information. Aadhaar e-authentication has provided identity to more than 1.36 billion people. And around 450 million Jan Dhan bank accounts have been opened.
डिजिटल इंडिया है तो आज इज्जत है। किसी के सामने हाथ फैलाए बिना डीबीटी से पूरा का पूरा पैसा सीधा खाते में आता है।
अगर डिजी लॉकर नहीं होता तो मेरे सारे ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे मोबाइल में नहीं होते।
भाई साहब, मोबाइल डाटा एक प्लेट चाट से भी सस्ता हो गया। तभी तो हमारे बच्चे महामारी में भी घर बैठे पढ़ पाए। 5वीं पास हो चुका है बबलू।
उमंग ऐप है तो 1500 से ज्यादा सरकारी सेवाएं हमारे उंगलियों को छोर पर है।
भला हो जो कोविन ऐप था तो हाथों हाथ टीके लगे।
डिजिटल इंडिया नाहिले लाइफ सर्टिफिकेट बनाबले भी ना पड़े कि टेबल बिराय থাকিব। डिजिटल इंडिया हा गाने गोटे भी बनाबो पारा होइसे। पेंसिल भी आहिसे थाबी।
If there was no digital India, today mobile phones would not have been made in small towns.
There is no dream of a unicorn in Nagaland without digital India.
कोरोना महामारी के दौरान डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर से जो मदद मिली ना, उसी ने तो मेरी और मेरे परिवार की जान बचाई।
In the last 8 years, we've gone from line to online and from Q to QR. Today, 40% of the world's digital transactions take place in India alone. And we are continually setting new records for UPI transactions. Telemedicine is now available in villages and to the poor. Digital India has transformed lives, incubated businesses, created unicorns, and is helping define India's decade, when all 1.4 billion Indians will be connected to the internet. Inspired by Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future, India's G20 presidency aspires to share its experience in using the power of technology to focus on the most vulnerable citizens of the world and bridge the digital divide. Digital India, catalyzing New India's decade. Jai Hind. From challenges to last mile service delivery to financial inequality and limited access to quality healthcare, education and agriculture, the world is grappling with diverse global and national roadblocks. Technology has the potential to simplify processes, boost the digital economy, and connect people. It has made the world a global village and brought positive impacts in the lives of people and enhanced industrial productivity. Many countries have leveraged upon technology to develop digital public infrastructure. DPI are low-cost, high-value, and high-trust platforms. These are based on open standard, open architecture, and are interoperable, ecosystem-centric, and implemented at population scale. DPI has improved ease of living, ease of doing business, and ease of governance, empowering people and transforming lives by creating a more equitable, efficient, and accessible platform for all. Across various nations, the use of foundational digital public infrastructure, DPI, have gained momentum. By leveraging DPIs, nations have reaped benefits, simplified processes, and enabled presence-less, cashless, and paperless transactions. DPI on identity is empowering the cross-section of society to prove their existence and claim their rights. India's Aadhaar ecosystem has laid the foundation for multiple digital innovations. DPI on online payment is spearheading efforts to achieve greater financial inclusion across countries. India's UPI helped India race ahead globally with a phenomenal 80% financial inclusion. Similar solutions in other countries have revolutionized financial transactions. DPI on data exchange is transforming governance worldwide and innovating solutions contributing to developing newer interoperable systems. From health to agriculture, education and logistics, DPIs are powering digital transformation, creating a more inclusive, accessible and efficient society and improving the quality of life of individuals. Under the guidance of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family, India has launched a global version of India Stack. India Stack solutions in 6 UN languages. DPI is not just about technology. It is about transforming lives, empowering individuals, and building resilient digital ecosystem. Countries can leverage existing DPIs, build and innovate on top of those, and create a vibrant digital ecosystem in their country to achieve prosperity on large scale.
दुनिया की जीडीपी का लगभग 85%, वैश्विक व्यापार का 75% से अधिक और विश्व जनसंख्या का लगभग 2/3 का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में भारत की G20 अध्यक्षता वसुधैव कुटुंबकम यानी एक धरती, एक परिवार, एक भविष्य के भारतीय दर्शन से प्रेरित है, जो पूरे विश्व के लिए समान विकास और साझा भविष्य के संदेश को रेखांकित करता है।
भारत की G20 अध्यक्षता इंक्लूसिव, एम्बिशियस, डिसिसिव और एक्शन ओरिएंटेड होगी।
ऐसे समय में जब दुनिया तेजी से डिजिटल इनोवेशंस को अपना रही है, भारत डिजिटल इनोवेशंस अलायंस के तहत 6 क्षेत्रों में सभी G20 सदस्यों से ग्लोबल स्टार्टअप्स और इनोवेशंस को आमंत्रित कर रहा है। कृषि, शिक्षा, वित्त, स्वास्थ्य, सुरक्षित डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी। G20 डिजिटल इनोवेशन अलायंस समिट का आयोजन बेंगलुरु में किया जा रहा है। इसमें ग्लोबल स्पीकर्स, स्टार्टअप्स, यूनिकॉर्न, इंडस्ट्रीज, कॉरपोरेट और सरकार के प्रतिनिधि विविध विश्व अर्थव्यवस्था से जुड़े डिजिटल समाधान का लक्ष्य प्रस्तुत करेंगे। ये समिट स्टार्टअप्स के जश्न के साथ ही ऐसे ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग डिजिटल सॉल्यूशन भी तलाशेगा जो अर्थव्यवस्थाओं की बेहतरी और मानवता के उत्थान के लिए आवश्यक हैं। इस बात से इनकार नहीं किया जा सकता कि दुनिया भर में अरबों लोगों के जीवन को बदलने वाला डिजिटल इनोवेशन अलायंस सभी के लिए समान विकास की दिशा में एक निर्णायक कदम है, जिसके मूल में है एक भविष्यवादी, समृद्ध, समावेशी और विकसित समाज बनाने की दृष्टि।
A fast-paced world, constantly adapting to new technologies. A world that has become a hyper-connected global village, where technology has connected every part of our lives to the internet. Technology that has brought our world together in a click has also unleashed the global menace of cybercrime. Today, with nearly the entire human race getting online, no one is entirely safe with insufficient awareness about cybersecurity. In the year of India's G20 presidency, India joins the world in the global effort to address the global need for cybersecurity awareness with the launch of the Stay Safe Online campaign. Stay Safe Online is a global campaign aimed at making netizens across the world more aware and vigilant when it comes to online safety. Whether using strong passwords, using OTP while accessing e-commerce sites, or not keeping sensitive data on portable devices, the Stay Safe Online campaign will empower netizens to stay secure against untoward incidents. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visionary leadership, India joined the global technology revolution's mainstream. Today, with India accounting for 40% of all real-time global online transactions, it is fast embracing technology as a way of life. Stay Safe Online campaign will enable and inform netizens to make the digital world cyber safe and cyber secure for all. Share your videos of safe online experiences with hashtag StaySafeOnline. Log on to www.mygov.in/StaySafeOnline to join the Stay Safe Online campaign.
अरे मेरा ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस।
गुड मॉर्निंग मनोज जी। आपका ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस, आरसी, आधार कार्ड, ये सारे डिजी लॉकर वाले डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे पास सुरक्षित है। आप इनको ऑफलाइन भी देख सकते हैं, यहाँ उमंग ऐप पर।
बेटा जी, आपकी स्कॉलरशिप का पैसा आपके खाते में आ गया है। अच्छे से पढ़ना, ठीक है? नमस्ते दादाजी, बस यही बताना था कि आपकी पेंशन जमा हो गई है। दवाई ले लेना। दीदी, आपको दवाई चाहिए ना? हाँ, मुझे लगा ही। मुजफ्फरपुर में गहिलो रोड पर जन औषधि केंद्र है, बस 800 मीटर दूर है। ध्यान रखना दीदी।
किशन जी, भारत में मॉनसून समय पर आगे बढ़ रहा है, खेती बढ़िया रहेगी।
दोस्त, जब बिजी हो और कोई भी सर्विस सर्च करना हो तो बस उमंग ऐप के होम स्क्रीन से फटाफट कर लो।
चौंकिए मत, ये है हमारा नया उमंग मोबाइल ऐप। कोरोना के समय में घर से बाहर निकलना कम हुआ तो सरकार ने हमें घर बैठे सरकारी सेवाओं का लाभ प्रदान किया और पेंशन और ईपीएफ जैसी अनेक सेवाएं भी घर बैठे ही मिल रही हैं। साथ ही सरकार हर दिन और सेवाएं भी ला रही है उमंग ऐप पर। तो अब इंतजार किस बात का है? आज ही अपडेटेड उमंग ऐप डाउनलोड कीजिए और ढेर सारे काम निपटाएं घर बैठे। उमंग,
अब और भी बेहतर और सशक्त।
योजना अपने लिए सरकारी, ढूंढने में थी दुश्वारी। दफ्तर दफ्तर ढूंढे उसको, कहां मिले वो, पता ये किसको। 138 करोड़ लोगों का देश और तमाम योजनाओं में से अपने मतलब की योजना ढूंढना बड़ा मुश्किल। अब माई स्कीम है आई, दूर हुई सब कठिनाई। अब पात्रता के अनुसार उपभोक्ता ढूंढ सकते हैं अपनी योजना। बस अपना मूल विवरण एंटर करें और सारी योजनाओं की जानकारी पाएं। खोज के मिलते सरल उपाय सही स्कीम तक ये पहुंचाए। जगह जगह अब नहीं खोजना, आसानी से मिले योजना।
DigiLocker is paving the road ahead to empower and enrich many lives. Towards digital progress, it has emerged as the hero by helping citizens with faster service deliveries in paperless and presenceless mode. Witnessing exponential growth even during the pandemic, with millions of users already registered and accruing its immense benefits. You see, DigiLocker has now become one of the key components of the e-governance ecosystem. A transformative governance game changer that is revolutionizing every sector, plus proving as a boon for all the students and lays unique support for India's growing fintech sector. Moreover, DigiLocker is designed with all the necessary security measures to keep your data protected and safe. So, what are you waiting for? Access a range of documents such as educational and personal certificates, pension and bank statements, identity documents, and many more in digital form. This means your documents travel safely with you on your smartphone. Download today.
न्यू इंडिया इनोवेट करता है, इनिशिएट करता है और इम्प्लीमेंट भी करता है। न्यू इंडिया अब ये भी मानने को तैयार नहीं है कि भ्रष्टाचार सिस्टम का हिस्सा है। उसे सिस्टम ट्रांसपेरेंट चाहिए, प्रोसेस एफिशिएंट चाहिए और गवर्नेंस स्मूथ चाहिए।
Thanks to Digital India, today the government is bridging the last mile unlike ever and reaching people.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Prime Minister has arrived at Bharat Mandapam, the venue of GPAI Summit, where he's being received by Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Honorable Minister for Electronics and Information Technology, Railways and Communications, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Honorable Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and Jal Shakti. Shri S. Krishnan, Secretary, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and Shri Abhishek Singh, Additional Secretary, METI, and President and CEO, NEGD. Now, Honorable Prime Minister would visit the Global AI Expo, and this is an important part of this GPAI Summit because the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has organized this Global AI Expo, which is actually featuring various organizations, educational institutions, companies, startups, MSMEs, who are at the forefront of artificial intelligence innovations and have technologies that have the potential to benefit the society and address critical global challenges. This exhibition, we hope, will be visited by the global audience, by all the stakeholders of GPAI Summit, the industry leaders, the policy makers, thought leaders, domain experts, fellow innovators, various institutions, startups, and all the stakeholders from 28 countries and European Union. This Global AI Expo is presenting various themes and sectors like agriculture, food, health, water resources, environment and pollution, education, culture, transportation, highways and waterways, railways, energy, public safety, disaster management, legal, finance, governance, and cyber security. There are around 18 pavilions where organizations like Reliance Jio, Paytm, Intel, AWS, Meta, Microsoft, and Google are participating. Meta and AWS, they are showcasing more than 20 startups in their ecosystem in their pavilions. Youth for Unnati and Vikas with AI, that is UI program, which is a joint program of METI and Intel, has been fostering a deeper understanding of AI, equipping school students from classes 8 to 12 across the nation with relevant mindset and skill sets and empowering them to become human-centric designers and users of AI. Intel will have the Yuva AI Award, winning students from across the world showcasing their solutions in its pavilion. So these are just a few things I have put forward here, but it would, I'm sure all of you would be looking forward to visiting this AI Expo, because if you want to go deeper into the world of AI, there are so many different aspects. There's huge knowledge associated with the different aspects of AI, and this AI Expo will make you understand the various aspects related to AI and also the futuristic technologies, their role, and how they are using artificial intelligence to make our lives easier. There's a lot that we all can learn from this AI Expo, so you all are requested to please do visit this AI Expo, especially the students who are here with us. And Honorable Prime Minister is now visiting this AI Expo. After about 15 minutes, Honorable Prime Minister is expected here.
Mobile phones are empowering citizens with ease of access to service and information. Aadhaar e-authentication has provided identity to more than 1.36 billion people. And around 450 million Jan Dhan bank accounts have been opened.
डिजिटल इंडिया है तो आज इज्जत है। किसी के सामने हाथ फैलाए बिना डीबीटी से पूरा का पूरा पैसा सीधा खाते में आता है।
अगर डिजी लॉकर नहीं होता तो मेरे सारे ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे मोबाइल में नहीं होते।
भाई साहब, मोबाइल डाटा एक प्लेट चाट से भी सस्ता हो गया। तभी तो हमारे बच्चे महामारी में भी घर बैठे पढ़ पाए। 5वीं पास हो चुका है बबलू।
उमंग ऐप है तो 1500 से ज्यादा सरकारी सेवाएं हमारे उंगलियों को छोर पर है।
भला हो जो कोविन ऐप था तो हाथों हाथ टीके लगे।
디지털 인디아 나힐에 라이프 서티피케트 받나볼래비 나 빠르긴데 대북 비라이 타기보 디지털 인디아 하간에 고대비 받나보 빠라오이셰 벤시비 아히셰 사비.
If there was no digital India, today mobile phones would not have been made in small towns.
There is no dream of a unicorn in Nagaland without digital India.
कोरोना महामारी के दौरान डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर से जो मदद मिली ना, उसी ने तो मेरी और मेरे परिवार की जान बचाई।
In the last 8 years, we've gone from line to online and from Q to QR. Today, 40% of the world's digital transactions take place in India alone. And we are continually setting new records for UPI transactions. Telemedicine is now available in villages and to the poor. Digital India has transformed lives, incubated businesses, created unicorns, and is helping define India's decade, when all 1.4 billion Indians will be connected to the internet. Inspired by Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future, India's G20 presidency aspires to share its experience in using the power of technology to focus on the most vulnerable citizens of the world and bridge the digital divide. Digital India, catalyzing new India's decade. Jai Hind. From challenges to last mile service delivery to financial inequality and limited access to quality healthcare, education and agriculture, the world is grappling with diverse global and national roadblocks. Technology has the potential to simplify processes, boost the digital economy, and connect people. It has made the world a global village and brought positive impacts in the lives of people and enhanced industrial productivity. Many countries have leveraged upon technology to develop digital public infrastructure. DPI are low-cost, high-value, and high-trust platforms. These are based on open standard, open architecture, and are interoperable, ecosystem-centric, and implemented at population scale. DPI has improved ease of living, ease of doing business, and ease of governance, empowering people and transforming lives by creating a more equitable, efficient, and accessible platform for all. Across various nations, the use of foundational digital public infrastructure, DPI, have gained momentum. By leveraging DPIs, nations have reaped benefits, simplified processes, and enabled presence-less, cashless and paperless transactions. GPAI on identity is empowering the cross-section of society to prove their existence and claim their rights. India's Aadhaar ecosystem has laid the foundation for multiple digital innovations. GPAI on online payment is spearheading efforts to achieve greater financial inclusion across countries. India's UPI helped India race ahead globally with a phenomenal 80% financial inclusion. Similar solutions in other countries have revolutionized financial transactions. GPAI on data exchange is transforming governance worldwide and innovating solutions contributing to developing newer interoperable systems. From health to agriculture, education and logistics, GPAIs are powering digital transformation, creating a more inclusive, accessible and efficient society and improving the quality of life of individuals. Under the guidance of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family, India has launched a global version of India Stack. India Stack solutions in 6 UN languages. GPAI is not just about technology. It is about transforming lives, empowering individuals and building resilient digital ecosystem. Countries can leverage existing GPAIs, build and innovate on top of those, and create a vibrant digital ecosystem in their country to achieve prosperity on large scale.
दुनिया की जीडीपी का लगभग 85%, वैश्विक व्यापार का 75% से अधिक और विश्व जनसंख्या का लगभग 2/3 का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में भारत की G20 अध्यक्षता वसुधैव कुटुंबकम यानी एक धरती, एक परिवार, एक भविष्य के भारतीय दर्शन से प्रेरित है, जो पूरे विश्व के लिए समान विकास और साझा भविष्य के संदेश को रेखांकित करता है।
भारत की G20 अध्यक्षता इंक्लूसिव, एम्बिशियस, डिसिसिव और एक्शन ओरिएंटेड होगी।
ऐसे समय में जब दुनिया तेजी से डिजिटल इनोवेशंस को अपना रही है, भारत डिजिटल इनोवेशंस अलायंस के तहत 6 क्षेत्रों में सभी G20 सदस्यों से ग्लोबल स्टार्टअप्स और इनोवेशंस को आमंत्रित कर रहा है। कृषि, शिक्षा, वित्त, स्वास्थ्य, सुरक्षित डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी। G20 डिजिटल इनोवेशन अलायंस समिट का आयोजन बेंगलुरु में किया जा रहा है। इसमें ग्लोबल स्पीकर्स, स्टार्टअप्स, यूनिकॉर्न, इंडस्ट्रीज, कॉरपोरेट और सरकार के प्रतिनिधि विविध विश्व अर्थव्यवस्था से जुड़े डिजिटल समाधान का लक्ष्य प्रस्तुत करेंगे। ये समिट स्टार्टअप्स के जश्न के साथ ही ऐसे ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग डिजिटल सॉल्यूशन भी तलाशेगा जो अर्थव्यवस्थाओं की बेहतरी और मानवता के उत्थान के लिए आवश्यक हैं। इस बात से इनकार नहीं किया जा सकता कि दुनिया भर में अरबों लोगों के जीवन को बदलने वाला डिजिटल इनोवेशन अलायंस सभी के लिए समान विकास की दिशा में एक निर्णायक कदम है, जिसके मूल में है एक भविष्यवादी, समृद्ध, समावेशी और विकसित समाज बनाने की दृष्टि।
A fast-paced world, constantly adapting to new technologies. A world that has become a hyper-connected global village, where technology has connected every part of our lives to the internet. Technology that has brought our world together in a click has also unleashed the global menace of cybercrime. Today, with nearly the entire human race getting online, no one is entirely safe with insufficient awareness about cybersecurity. In the year of India's G20 presidency, India joins the world in the global effort to address the global need for cybersecurity awareness with the launch of the Stay Safe Online campaign. Stay Safe Online is a global campaign aimed at making netizens across the world more aware and vigilant when it comes to online safety. Whether using strong passwords, using OTP while accessing e-commerce sites, or not keeping sensitive data on portable devices, the Stay Safe Online campaign will empower netizens to stay secure against untoward incidents. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visionary leadership, India joined the global technology revolution's mainstream. Today, with India accounting for 40% of all real-time global online transactions, it is fast embracing technology as a way of life. Stay Safe Online campaign will enable and inform netizens to make the digital world cyber safe and cyber secure for all. Share your videos of safe online experiences with hashtag StaySafeOnline. Log on to www.mygov.in/StaySafeOnline to join the Stay Safe Online campaign.
अरे मेरा ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस।
गुड मॉर्निंग मनोज जी। आपका ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस, आरसी, आधार कार्ड, ये सारे डिजी लॉकर वाले डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे पास सुरक्षित है। आप इनको ऑफलाइन भी देख सकते हैं, यहाँ उमंग ऐप पर।
बेटा जी, आपकी स्कॉलरशिप का पैसा आपके खाते में आ गया है। अच्छे से पढ़ना, ठीक है? नमस्ते दादाजी, बस यही बताना था कि आपकी पेंशन जमा हो गई है। दवाई ले लेना। दीदी, आपको दवाई चाहिए ना? हाँ, मुझे लगा ही। मुजफ्फरपुर में गहिलो रोड पर जन औषधि केंद्र है, बस 800 मीटर दूर है। ध्यान रखना दीदी।
किशन जी, भारत में मॉनसून समय पर आगे बढ़ रहा है, खेती बढ़िया रहेगी।
दोस्त, जब बिजी हो और कोई भी सर्विस सर्च करना हो तो बस उमंग ऐप के होम स्क्रीन से फटाफट कर लो।
चौंकिए मत, ये है हमारा नया उमंग मोबाइल ऐप। कोरोना के समय में घर से बाहर निकलना कम हुआ तो सरकार ने हमें घर बैठे सरकारी सेवाओं का लाभ प्रदान किया और पेंशन और ईपीएफ जैसी अनेक सेवाएं भी घर बैठे ही मिल रही हैं। साथ ही सरकार हर दिन और सेवाएं भी ला रही है उमंग ऐप पर। तो अब इंतजार किस बात का है? आज ही अपडेटेड उमंग ऐप डाउनलोड कीजिए और ढेर सारे काम निपटाएं घर बैठे। उमंग,
अब और भी बेहतर और सशक्त।
योजना अपने लिए सरकारी, ढूंढने में थी दुश्वारी। दफ्तर दफ्तर ढूंढे उसको, कहां मिले वो पता ये किसको। 138 करोड़ लोगों का देश और तमाम योजनाओं में से अपने मतलब की योजना ढूंढना बड़ा मुश्किल। अब माई स्कीम है आई, दूर हुई सब कठिनाई। अब पात्रता के अनुसार उपभोक्ता ढूंढ सकते हैं अपनी योजना। बस अपना मूल विवरण एंटर करें और सारी योजनाओं की जानकारी पाएं। खोज के मिलते सरल उपाय सही स्कीम तक ये पहुंचाए। जगह जगह अब नहीं खोजना, आसानी से मिले योजना।
DigiLocker is paving the road ahead to empower and enrich many lives. Towards digital progress, it has emerged as the hero by helping citizens with faster service deliveries in paperless and presence-less mode. Witnessing exponential growth even during the pandemic, with millions of users already registered and accruing its immense benefits. You see, DigiLocker has now become one of the key components of the e-governance ecosystem. A transformative governance game changer that is revolutionizing every sector, plus proving as a boon for all the students and lays unique support for India's growing fintech sector. Moreover, DigiLocker is designed with all the necessary security measures to keep your data protected and safe. So, what are you waiting for? Access a range of documents such as educational and personal certificates, pension and bank statements, identity documents, and many more in digital form. This means your documents travel safely with you on your smartphone. Download today.
न्यू इंडिया इनोवेट करता है, इनिशिएट करता है और इम्प्लीमेंट भी करता है। न्यू इंडिया अब ये भी मानने को तैयार नहीं है कि भ्रष्टाचार सिस्टम का हिस्सा है। उसे सिस्टम ट्रांसपेरेंट चाहिए, प्रोसेस एफिशिएंट चाहिए और गवर्नेंस स्मूथ चाहिए।
Thanks to Digital India, today the government is bridging the last mile unlike ever and reaching people. Mobile phones are empowering citizens with ease of access to service and information. Aadhaar e-authentication has provided identity to more than 1.36 billion people. And around 450 million Jan Dhan bank accounts have been opened.
डिजिटल इंडिया है तो आज इज्जत है। किसी के सामने हाथ फैलाए बिना डीबीटी से पूरा का पूरा पैसा सीधा खाते में आता है।
अगर डिजी लॉकर नहीं होता तो मेरे सारे ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे मोबाइल में नहीं होते।
भाई साहब, मोबाइल डाटा एक प्लेट चाट से भी सस्ता हो गया। तभी तो हमारे बच्चे महामारी में भी घर बैठे पढ़ पाए। 5वीं पास हो चुका है बबलू।
उमंग ऐप है तो 1500 से ज्यादा सरकारी सेवाएं हमारे उंगली को छोर पर है।
भला हो जो कोविन ऐप था तो हाथों हाथ टीके लगे।
डिजिटल इंडिया नाहिले लाइफ सर्टिफिकेट बनाबलेदि ना पड़े कि टेबल बिराय থাকিব। डिजिटल इंडिया हा गाने गोरदेबी बनाबो पारा होइसे। पेंसिल भी आहिसे साबि।
If there was no Digital India, today mobile phones would not have been made in small towns.
There is no dream of a unicorn in Nagaland without Digital India.
कोरोना महामारी के दौरान डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर से जो मदद मिली ना, उसी ने तो मेरी और मेरे परिवार की जान बचाई।
In the last 8 years, we've gone from line to online and from Q to QR. Today, 40% of the world's digital transactions take place in India alone. And we are continually setting new records for UPI transactions. Telemedicine is now available in villages and to the poor. Digital India has transformed lives, incubated businesses, created unicorns, and is helping define India's decade, when all 1.4 billion Indians will be connected to the internet. Inspired by Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, One Earth, One Family, One Future, India's G20 presidency aspires to share its experience in using the power of technology to focus on the most vulnerable citizens of the world and bridge the digital divide. Digital India, catalyzing New India's decade. Jai Hind. From challenges to last mile service delivery to financial inequality and limited access to quality healthcare, education and agriculture, the world is grappling with diverse global and national roadblocks. Technology has the potential to simplify processes, boost the digital economy, and connect people. It has made the world a global village and brought positive impacts in the lives of people and enhanced industrial productivity. Many countries have leveraged upon technology to develop digital public infrastructure. DPI are low-cost, high-value, and high-trust platforms. These are based on open standard, open architecture, and are interoperable, ecosystem-centric, and implemented at population scale. DPI has improved ease of living, ease of doing business, and ease of governance. empowering people and transforming lives by creating a more equitable, efficient, and accessible platform for all. Across various nations, the use of foundational digital public infrastructure, DPI, have gained momentum. By leveraging DPIs, nations have reaped benefits, simplified processes, and enabled presence-less, cashless, and paperless transactions. DPI on identity is empowering the cross-section of society to prove their existence and claim their rights. India's Aadhaar ecosystem has laid the foundation for multiple digital innovations. DPI on online payment is spearheading efforts to achieve greater financial inclusion across countries. India's UPI helped India race ahead globally with a phenomenal 80% financial inclusion. Similar solutions in other countries have revolutionized financial transactions. DPI on data exchange is transforming governance worldwide and innovating solutions contributing to developing newer interoperable systems. From health to agriculture, education and logistics, DPIs are powering digital transformation, creating a more inclusive, accessible and efficient society and improving the quality of life of individuals. Under the guidance of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family, India has launched a global version of India Stack solutions in 6 UN languages. DPI is not just about technology, it is about transforming lives, empowering individuals and building resilient digital ecosystem. Countries can leverage existing DPIs, build and innovate on top of those, and create a vibrant digital ecosystem in their country to achieve prosperity on large scale.
दुनिया की जीडीपी का लगभग 85%, वैश्विक व्यापार का 75% से अधिक और विश्व जनसंख्या का लगभग 2/3 का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में भारत की G20 अध्यक्षता वसुधैव कुटुंबकम यानी एक धरती, एक परिवार, एक भविष्य के भारतीय दर्शन से प्रेरित है, जो पूरे विश्व के लिए समान विकास और साझा भविष्य के संदेश को रेखांकित करता है।
भारत की G20 अध्यक्षता इंक्लूसिव, एम्बिशियस, डिसिसिव और एक्शन ओरिएंटेड होगी।
ऐसे समय में जब दुनिया तेजी से डिजिटल इनोवेशंस को अपना रही है, भारत डिजिटल इनोवेशंस अलायंस के तहत 6 क्षेत्रों में सभी G20 सदस्यों से ग्लोबल स्टार्टअप्स और इनोवेशंस को आमंत्रित कर रहा है। कृषि, शिक्षा, वित्त, स्वास्थ्य, सुरक्षित डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी। G20 डिजिटल इनोवेशन अलायंस समिट का आयोजन बेंगलुरु में किया जा रहा है। इसमें ग्लोबल स्पीकर्स, स्टार्टअप्स, यूनिकॉर्न, इंडस्ट्रीज, कॉरपोरेट और सरकार के प्रतिनिधि विविध विश्व अर्थव्यवस्था से जुड़े डिजिटल समाधान का लक्ष्य प्रस्तुत करेंगे। ये समिट स्टार्टअप्स के जश्न के साथ ही ऐसे ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग डिजिटल सॉल्यूशन भी तलाशेगा जो अर्थव्यवस्थाओं की बेहतरी और मानवता के उत्थान के लिए आवश्यक हैं। इस बात से इनकार नहीं किया जा सकता कि दुनिया भर में अरबों लोगों के जीवन को बदलने वाला डिजिटल इनोवेशन अलायंस सभी के लिए समान विकास की दिशा में एक निर्णायक कदम है, जिसके मूल में है एक भविष्यवादी, समृद्ध, समावेशी और विकसित समाज बनाने की दृष्टि।
A fast-paced world, constantly adapting to new technologies. A world that has become a hyper-connected global village, where technology has connected every part of our lives to the internet. Technology that has brought our world together in a click has also unleashed the global menace of cybercrime. Today, with nearly the entire human race getting online, no one is entirely safe with insufficient awareness about cybersecurity. In the year of India's G20 presidency, India joins the world in the global effort to address the global need for cyber security awareness with the launch of the Stay Safe Online campaign. Stay Safe Online is a global campaign aimed at making netizens across the world more aware and vigilant when it comes to online safety. Whether using strong passwords, using OTP while accessing e-commerce sites, or not keeping sensitive data on portable devices, the Stay Safe Online campaign will empower netizens to stay secure against untoward incidents. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visionary leadership, India joined the global technology revolution's mainstream. Today, with India accounting for 40% of all real-time global online transactions, it is fast embracing technology as a way of life. Stay Safe Online campaign will enable and inform netizens to make the digital world cyber safe and cyber secure for all. Share your videos of safe online experiences with hashtag StaySafeOnline. Log on to www.mygov.in/StaySafeOnline to join the Stay Safe Online campaign.
अरे मेरा ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस।
गुड मॉर्निंग मनोज जी। आपका ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस, आरसी, आधार कार्ड, ये सारे डिजी लॉकर वाले डॉक्यूमेंट्स मेरे पास सुरक्षित है। आप इनको ऑफलाइन भी देख सकते हैं, यहाँ उमंग ऐप पर।
बेटा जी, आपकी स्कॉलरशिप का पैसा आपके खाते में आ गया है। अच्छे से पढ़ना, ठीक है? नमस्ते दादाजी, बस यही बताना था कि आपकी पेंशन जमा हो गई है। दवाई ले लेना। दीदी, आपको दवाई चाहिए ना? हाँ, मुझे लगा ही। मुजफ्फरपुर में गहिलो रोड पर जन औषधि केंद्र है, बस 800 मीटर दूर है। ध्यान रखना दीदी।
किशन जी, भारत में मॉनसून समय पर आगे बढ़ रहा है, खेती बढ़िया रहेगी।
दोस्त, जब बिजी हो और कोई भी सर्विस सर्च करना हो तो बस उमंग ऐप के होम स्क्रीन से फटाफट कर लो।
चौंकिए मत, ये है हमारा नया उमंग मोबाइल ऐप। कोरोना के समय में घर से बाहर निकलना कम हुआ तो सरकार ने हमें घर बैठे सरकारी सेवाओं का लाभ प्रदान किया और पेंशन और ईपीएफ जैसी अनेक सेवाएं भी घर बैठे ही मिल रही हैं। साथ ही सरकार हर दिन और सेवाएं भी ला रही है उमंग ऐप पर। तो अब इंतजार किस बात का है? आज ही अपडेटेड उमंग ऐप डाउनलोड कीजिए और ढेर सारे काम निपटाएं घर बैठे। उमंग,
अब और भी बेहतर और सशक्त।
योजना अपने लिए सरकारी, ढूंढने में थी दुश्वारी। दफ्तर दफ्तर ढूंढे उसको, कहां मिले वो पता ये किसको। 138 करोड़ लोगों का देश और तमाम योजनाओं में से अपने मतलब की योजना ढूंढना बड़ा मुश्किल। अब माई स्कीम है आई, दूर हुई सब कठिनाई। अब पात्रता के अनुसार उपभोक्ता ढूंढ सकते हैं अपनी योजना। बस अपना मूल विवरण एंटर करें और सारी योजनाओं की जानकारी पाएं। खोज के मिलते सरल उपाय सही स्कीम तक ये पहुंचाए। जगह जगह अब नहीं खोजना, आसानी से मिले योजना।
DigiLocker is paving the road ahead to empower and enrich.
Hello everyone, greetings from Germany. I'm sitting here recording this just a little bit south of Munich in the beautiful mountain countryside. When the Honorable Prime Minister asked me to speak to all of you at GPAI, I reflected on the recent advances in AI, of course, but also on several decades of work that I have done in AI. And on the basis of that, I wanted to share a few thoughts with all of you. As we look at the time in AI, obviously not a day goes by when we don't see some major advance or the other. I was just looking at today a couple of LLMs that have been released earlier today, which have remarkable achievements. A couple of days ago, Google launched Gemini. So every day there is some new development or the other in AI. And of course, as practitioners of the field, it behooves us to really look at what this means for all of us, what we can do with it, what kinds of applications we can build with this, applications that can impact, countless walks of life, countless industries, countless ways of working. But today, as we get started on GPAI, I wanted to go beyond the applications and look at how we can advance the state of the art itself from India and the world. And when we look at AI today, there are three
Ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting Honorable Prime Minister's arrival in this plenary hall very soon. May I please once again request you all to kindly follow the protocol. Put your mobile phones on silent mode. हमारे बीच में यहाँ बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो उपस्थित हैं. उनमें से बहुत से ऐसे भी हैं जिन्होंने हमें रिक्वेस्ट की कि हम आगे आकर पीएम साहब के साथ एक तस्वीर लेना चाहेंगे. तो आप सबसे अनुरोध करना चाहूँगी कि एक प्रोटोकॉल हम फॉलो करते हैं जिसका मतलब होता है कि जब माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी इस हॉल में आए तो आप लोग अपनी ही सीट पर बैठे रहें. प्लीज़ डू नॉट लीव योर सीट. Remain seated in your seats and put your mobile phones on silent mode. It's very, very important, especially even if you feel you've done it, just recheck it if you've actually put it on the silent mode. It looks very odd when somebody's mobile phone beeps in between. So please do follow the protocol, and everyone who's sitting on the stairs, may I please request you all to sit in a way that the passage is open. Do not block the passage. I request you once again, you can sit on the other stairs, but keep the center passage open. Do not block the center passage. Here too. Once again, a kind request to the students, please remain seated and try not to use the flash on your mobile phones. These are also the small challenges of new era, the technology. Honorable Ministers arriving on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi. Namaskar and good evening. We welcome our distinguished guests and dignitaries to the 4th Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence Summit 2023 being organized by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, taking over as lead chair of GPAI. On this occasion, we respectfully welcome Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Honorable Minister for Electronics and Information Technology, Railways and Communications, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Honorable Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship and Jal Shakti, Honorable Mr. Hiroshi Yoshida, Minister of Outgoing Chair of GPAI, Vice Minister for Policy Coordination, Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications, Japan, Shri S. Krishnan, Secretary and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. We also welcome with gratitude the delegates from 28 member countries and European Union, GPAI experts, multi-stake organizations, industry leaders, policymakers, innovators, academia, students, media, officials from the Government of India and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and other stakeholders and distinguished guests. After a very successful G20 summit under its presidency, when India's power of digital public infrastructure was recognized by the whole world, India is now hosting GPAI Summit 2023, where India looks forward to working with the global community in finding solutions, ways and means to use artificial intelligence for building solutions for societal problems in healthcare, agriculture, and education. We also look forward to working with the global community in bringing consensus to address the risks associated with artificial intelligence and secure, safe, trusted, responsible artificial intelligence solutions. I now invite Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Honorable Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology, to present the welcome address.
Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Minister Hiroshi Yoshida of Japan, outgoing chair of the GPAI, Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, Excellencies, my colleagues in the Government of India, Shri Krishnan, delegates, AI practitioners, students, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. It is my proud privilege to welcome you to this Global Partnership of AI Summit 2023 in New Delhi. This is certainly one of the most awaited AI events in the year. We are meeting in exciting times. In just the last 18 months, AI as we knew it has been catapulted into a new orbit, creating opportunities unprecedented in history, and of course, creating some legitimate concerns of safety and responsibility. As host country, we ourselves have seen the power of tech in the last 9 years since our Prime Minister launched Digital India, and we have seen close hand how technology has transformed the lives of our citizens and deeply transformed for good democracy and governance while catalyzing digital and innovation economy, entrepreneurships, and startups. The unprecedented digitalization and commitment to tech has made India one of the fastest and most exciting innovation ecosystems in the world, with over 100,000 startups and 108 unicorns created in the last few years alone. India under Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is all in for all emerging technologies and is committed to exploiting AI to ensure advancements in healthcare, agriculture, governance, language translations, and many other real-life use cases as a natural expansion of our India GPAI framework of solutions. Artificial intelligence is without doubt one of the greatest inventions of our times. There is much good that can come from AI, whilst being aware and cognizant of the trends of harms and criminalities that also are enabled by AI, like misinformation, deep fakes, and malicious models. GPAI is a coming together of nations that can work together to shape the future of AI, to give a framework that enables the good of AI for all our people, while ensuring clear and accountable guardrails that ensure safety, trust, and responsibility are put in place. So today and the next 2 days, delegates from over 28 countries will have conversations around this, various topics and sessions that could and hopefully will lead to a global framework and a much better understanding amongst like-minded nations about the present and the future of AI. I thank all of you for being here. I welcome you again to the GPAI Summit 2023 and wish you many successful conversations. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of State Meti, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar. And now I humbly request Honorable Minister of Outgoing Chair of GPAI, Mr. Hiroshi Yoshida, to kindly address the gathering.
His Excellency Prime Minister Narendra Modi, His Excellency Minister Vaishnav, His Excellency Minister Chandrasekhar, Honorable Ministers, distinguished delegates, and ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Yoshida Hiroshi, Vice Minister for Policy Coordination at the Japanese Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications. It is a great pleasure and honor for me to speak here today, representing GPAI outgoing chair country of Japan. First of all, I would like to congratulate the government of India for this glorious opening ceremony of GPAI Summit 2023 with the presence of Honorable Prime Minister Modi. As we all know, AI technology quickly evolves, and this year we witnessed the rapid progress and spread of generative AI across the society. Since the technology affects all people across the society, AI governance needs to be discussed in a multi-stakeholder approach. GPAI is the initiative where all stakeholders, including AI experts and government officials, work together, and that is why Japan puts so much importance on GPAI. At the GPAI Summit Tokyo last year, we held many side events to encourage GPAI experts to interact with each other and deliver messages to the rest of the world. This year, India is hosting the AI Expo in addition to many side events, and we see many private sector participants joining the GPAI Summit. This must be a great step forward for GPAI, and I appreciate India for this marvelous leadership. On generative AI, Japan is taking the G7 presidency this year and launched the Hiroshima AI process to discuss how to promote safe, secure, and trustworthy development and use of advanced AI systems such as generative AI. On the 1st of December, G7 digital and tech ministers agreed on the Hiroshima AI process comprehensive policy framework. This comprehensive policy framework consists of OECD's report towards the G7 Common Understanding on Generative AI, International Code of Conduct for organizations developing advanced AI systems, International Guiding Principles for all AI actors, as well as project-based cooperation with the GPAI and other international organizations. This policy framework is the first international framework aimed at promoting safe, secure, and trustworthy development and use of advanced AI systems. And we hope this framework will develop to the foundation for global AI governance. I believe that the fundamental concept of human-centric AI underlying the Hiroshima AI process is already shared among the GPAI member countries and observers. AI was also discussed in IGF Kyoto this October, including high-level multi-stakeholder AI session and GPAI session. I'm looking forward to exchanging views with you on cooperation on generative AI here in GPAI Summit. Excellency, I would also like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to the member countries, observers, and others for your cooperation in administrating the GPAI under the Japanese lead chair since last year's GPAI Summit. Japan will remain committed to contribute to the GPAI next year and onwards. Japan proposes to establish the GPAI Tokyo Center as a new GPAI Expert Support Center to further contribute to the GPAI's activities. Excellency, with this inaugural ceremony, Japan hands over GPAI lead chair to Indian government. India took the G20 presidency this year and successfully reached an agreement on the G20 New Delhi Declaration. This demonstrated India's strong leadership in international discussions in many fields, including AI. Japan supports India's efforts to expand the membership of GPAI to include more partners from the Global South, as well as to encourage more interaction among various stakeholders. Japan looks forward to working with the lead chair of India. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hiroshi Yoshida. And now I would like to invite Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Honorable Minister for Electronics and Information Technology, to present his address.
Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Minister Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar ji, Excellency Hiroshi Yoshida-san, distinguished delegates. I am honored to welcome you at the Global Partnership on AI, that is GPAI Summit 2023. This summit marks a significant moment for international collaboration on AI. As chair of GPAI, India offers this platform to foster effective global cooperation on AI. Wide-ranging disruptive technologies such as AI raise a fundamental question. How should the society respond to such technological developments? India's response is defined by our Prime Minister's vision of democratization of technology. India believes in harnessing the potential of AI for inclusive growth. This vision translates into AI use in various sectors. For example, serving citizens in native languages through the Bhashini language tool, providing personalized learning experience to students, making healthcare accessible through AI-powered diagnostics, improving yield and resource management through precision agriculture techniques, and many of these solutions are at display in the expo. We believe that AI has the potential to address global challenges and improve lives across the world. Through collaboration, we can leverage this powerful technology to create a better future for all. However, AI also presents wide-ranging challenges. Technologies such as AI are not amenable to geographic boundaries. Addressing these challenges should be our collective concern. Under India's presidency of the G20, the New Delhi Leaders' Declaration emphasized the commitment to leverage AI for public good. And in GPAI Summit 2023, we all have an opportunity to take this G20 commitment forward. Over the next 3 days, we will all benefit from the perspectives of experts and experience of government, academia, and industry. We hope to arrive at a consensus on a response through this dialogue and discussion. My best wishes to all the delegates and participants. I am confident that deliberations at GPAI Summit 2023 will bring out the best practices and uses of responsible AI. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Honorable Minister for Electronics and Information Technology, for throwing light on India's vision for GPAI Summit 2023. And now I take this opportunity to request Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, to inaugurate the GPAI Summit 2023 by pressing the button on the remote.
In the whirlwind of innovation, artificial intelligence emerges as a frontier where exponential growth transforms imagination into reality. Under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India utilizes AI across diverse fronts, from serving citizens in their languages to personalizing education, enhancing healthcare accessibility, and technology-enabled agriculture, promising to uplift the lives of the common man and poor by providing affordable access to essential services. Its growth model prioritizes equity and inclusivity, ensuring that no one is left behind when innovation takes the lead. In the realm of AI, India fosters a universal understanding, steering the technology towards humanity's betterment. As a founder member of Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, GPAI, India actively contributes to responsible AI development. The GPAI is a multi-stakeholder initiative which aims to bridge the gap between theory and practice on AI by supporting cutting-edge research and applied activities on AI-related priorities. Since joining as a founding member on June 15, 2020, India has been pivotal in advancing GPAI's global goals, actively contributing to responsible AI development, deployment, and adoption of open, safe, secure, and accountable AI. India has strategically fostered a leading ecosystem for safe and trusted artificial intelligence, boasting a robust workforce, dynamic startups, pioneering R&D centers, and serving as a key access hub to extensive data sets. India triumphs in global AI rankings, securing the top spot for AI skill penetration and GitHub AI projects, while claiming the 5th position for private investment and newly funded AI companies as highlighted in the Stanford AI Index Report 2023. India, a leading global South economy, assumes the crucial role of GPAI lead chair for 2024 under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This alliance of nations is poised for redefining the trajectory of AI, transcending geographical boundaries and fostering inclusive development.
we want India to become a global hub for AI. Our approach to this is powered by core principle of teamwork, trust, collaboration, responsibility, and inclusivity. It remains our collective responsibility to ensure trust in how AI is used. Algorithm transparency is key to establishing this trust. Equally important is accountability.
India hosts the 2023 annual GPAI Summit from December 12th to 14th. The summit shapes the future of trustworthy AI through leadership meetings, startup competitions, and research symposiums. The Global AI Expo fosters innovation and dialogue among government officials, industry experts, and investors. GPAI unites 28 countries and the EU to responsibly guide AI development and usage. Leading as the chair of GPAI, India is committed to ensure safe and trusted AI globally. The GPAI's proposed priorities for 2025 spanning across climate action, healthcare, resilient societies, sustainable agriculture, and collaborative AI for global partnerships. Steered by India's helm at the GPAI 2023 Summit, let's collectively shape a future where technology, guided by the trustworthy AI development, serves humanity, ushering in the era of positive global impact.
Respected ladies and gentlemen, I now make a humble request to the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, to address the August gathering. Please welcome Honorable Prime Minister.
केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल के मेरे साथी अश्विनी वैष्णव जी, राजीव चंद्रशेखर जी, जीपीआई के आउटगोइंग चेयर जापान के मिनिस्टर हिरोशी योशिदा जी, मेंबर कंट्रीज के अन्य मिनिस्टर्स, अन्य महानुभाव, देवी और सज्जनों, ग्लोबल पार्टनरशिप और आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस समिट में मैं आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं। मुझे खुशी है कि अगले साल भारत इस समिट की अध्यक्षता करने जा रहा है। ये समिट एक ऐसे समय हो रही है जब एआई को लेकर पूरी दुनिया में बहुत बड़ी डिबेट छिड़ी हुई है। इस डिबेट से पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव हर प्रकार के एस्पेक्ट्स सामने आ रहे हैं। इसलिए इस समिट से जुड़े प्रत्येक देश पर बहुत बड़ा दायित्व है। बीते दिनों में मुझे अनेक पॉलिटिकल एंड इंडस्ट्री लीडर से मिलने का अवसर मिला है। मैंने उनसे मुलाकात में भी इस समिट की चर्चा की है। एआई के प्रभाव से वर्तमान और आने वाली पीढ़ियां कोई भी छूटी नहीं है। हमें बहुत सतर्कता के साथ, बहुत सावधानी के साथ आगे बढ़ना है। और इसलिए मैं समझता हूं इस समिट से निकले विचार, इस समिट से निकले सुझाव पूरी मानवता की जो मूलभूत मूल्य है उसकी रक्षा और उसको दिशा देने का काम करेंगे। फ्रेंड्स, आज भारत एआई टैलेंट और एआई से जुड़े न्यू आइडियाज का सबसे प्रमुख प्लेयर है। भारत के युवा टेक एक्सपर्ट्स, रिसर्चर्स एआई लिमिट्स को एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं। भारत में हम एक बहुत ही जोश से भरी हुई एआई इनोवेशन स्पिरिट देख रहे हैं। यहां आने से पहले मुझे एआई एक्सपो में जाने का अवसर मिला। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस कैसे जीवन बदल सकती है, ये हम इस एक्सपो में देख सकते हैं। युवा एआई इनिशिएटिव के तहत चुने गए युवाओं के आइडियाज को देखकर मुझे ज्यादा खुशी होना वो स्वाभाविक भी था। ये युवा टेक्नोलॉजी के द्वारा सामाजिक बदलाव लाने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं। भारत में एआई से जुड़े सॉल्यूशंस की चर्चा तो अब गांव-गांव तक पहुंच रही है। हाल ही में हमने एग्रीकल्चर में एआई चैटबॉट को लॉन्च किया। इससे किसानों को अपने एप्लीकेशन स्टेटस, पेमेंट डिटेल्स और गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स से जुड़े अपडेट्स जानने में मदद मिलेगी। हम एआई की मदद से भारत में अपने हेल्थ सेक्टर को भी पूरी तरह से ट्रांसफॉर्म करने की दिशा में काम कर रहे हैं। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स को हासिल करने में भी एआई अहम भूमिका निभा सकती है। फ्रेंड्स, भारत में हमारा विकास मंत्र है सबका साथ, सबका विकास। हमने एआई फॉर ऑल की भावना से प्रेरित होकर सरकार की नीतियां और प्रोग्राम तैयार किए हैं। हमारा प्रयास है कि हम सोशल डेवलपमेंट और इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ के लिए एआई की क्षमताओं का पूरा फायदा उठा सके। भारत एआई के रिस्पॉन्सिबल और एथिकल यूज के लिए भी पूरी तरह कमिटेड है। हमने नेशनल प्रोग्राम ऑन आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस शुरू किया है। हम भारत में एआई मिशन भी लॉन्च करने जा रहे हैं। इस मिशन का लक्ष्य भारत में एआई कंप्यूट पावर की पर्याप्त क्षमता स्थापित करना है। इससे भारत के स्टार्टअप्स और इनोवेटर्स को और बेहतर सुविधाएं मिलेगी। इस मिशन के तहत एग्रीकल्चर, हेल्थ केयर, एजुकेशन जैसे सेक्टर्स में एआई एप्लीकेशंस को प्रमोट किया जाएगा। हम अपने इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट के माध्यम से एआई स्किल्स को टियर 2 और टियर 3 शहरों तक पहुंचा रहे हैं। हमारे पास नेशनल एआई पोर्टल है जो देश में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इनिशिएटिव को बढ़ावा देता है। आपने ऐरावत इनिशिएटिव के बारे में भी सुना होगा। इस कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म का उपयोग बहुत जल्द सभी रिसर्च लैब, इंडस्ट्री और स्टार्टअप कर सकेंगे। फ्रेंड्स, एआई के साथ हम एक नए युग में प्रवेश कर रहे हैं। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का विस्तार टेक्नोलॉजी के टूल से भी कहीं ज्यादा है। एआई हमारे नए भविष्य को गढ़ने का सबसे बड़ा आधार बन रही है। एआई की एक बहुत बड़ी ताकत है लोगों को कनेक्ट करने की उसकी क्षमता। एआई के सही इस्तेमाल से सिर्फ देश की आर्थिक प्रगति ही सुनिश्चित नहीं होती, बल्कि ये समानता और सामाजिक न्याय को भी पक्का करता है। इसलिए एआई को अपने भविष्य के लिए अलग प्रकार के एआई की भी जरूरत पड़ेगी। यानी एआई को ऑल इंक्लूसिव बनाना पड़ेगा, ऑल आइडियाज को अपनाना पड़ेगा। एआई की डेवलपमेंट जर्नी जितनी ज्यादा इंक्लूसिव होगी, उसके परिणाम भी उतने ही ज्यादा इंक्लूसिव आएंगे। हमने देखा है कि पिछली शताब्दी में टेक्नोलॉजी तक अनइक्वल एक्सेस की वजह से समाज में मौजूद असमानताएं और बढ़ गई थी। अब इस तरह की गलती से हमें पूरी मानवता को बचाना है। हम जानते हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ जब डेमोक्रेटिक वैल्यूज जुड़ जाती हैं, तो वो इंक्लूजन की दिशा में मल्टीप्लायर के तौर पर काम करती है। इसलिए आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के भविष्य की दिशा भी ह्यूमन वैल्यूज पर, डेमोक्रेटिक वैल्यूज पर पूरी तरह निर्भर करेगी। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हमारी एफिशिएंसी को बढ़ाने में मदद कर सकता है, लेकिन ये हम पर है कि हम इमोशंस की भी जगह बनाए रखें। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हमारी इफेक्टिवनेस को बढ़ा सकती हैं, लेकिन ये हम पर है कि हम अपने एथिक्स को भी बनाए रखें। इस दिशा में ये मंच विभिन्न देशों के बीच सहयोग बढ़ाने में मदद कर सकता है। फ्रेंड्स, किसी भी सिस्टम को सस्टेनेबल बनाने के लिए उसे ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव, ट्रांसपेरेंट और ट्रस्टेड बनाना पड़ता है। इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं कि एआई ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव तो है ही, लेकिन ये हम पर है कि हम इसे ज्यादा से ज्यादा ट्रांसपेरेंट बनाएं। अगर हम इस्तेमाल हो रहे डेटा और एल्गोरिदम को ट्रांसपेरेंट और फ्री फ्रॉम बायस बना सके, तो एक अच्छी शुरुआत होगी। हमें दुनिया भर के लोगों को यह यकीन दिलाना होगा कि एआई उनके लाभ के लिए है, उनके भले के लिए है। हमें दुनिया के विभिन्न देशों को ये भी विश्वास दिलाना होगा कि इस टेक्नोलॉजी की विकास यात्रा में किसी को भी पीछे नहीं छोड़ा जाएगा। एआई पर ट्रस्ट तब बढ़ेगा जब एआई से जुड़े एथिकल, इकोनॉमिक और सोशल कंसर्न्स पर ध्यान दिया जाए। उदाहरण के लिए, अगर अपस्किलिंग और रीस्किलिंग एआई के ग्रोथ कर्व का हिस्सा बन जाए, तो युवा ये भरोसा कर पाएंगे कि एआई उनके भविष्य की बेहतरी के लिए है। अगर डेटा की सुरक्षा पर ध्यान दिया जाए, तो लोग यकीन कर पाएंगे कि एआई उनकी प्राइवेसी में दखल दिए बिना विकास को आगे बढ़ाएगा। अगर ग्लोबल साउथ को यह पता होगा कि एआई के विकास में उनकी भी बड़ी भूमिका होगी, तो वो इसे भविष्य के एक रास्ते के रूप में स्वीकार कर पाएंगे। फ्रेंड्स, एआई के अनेक पॉजिटिव पहलू हैं, लेकिन इससे जुड़ी नेगेटिव बातें भी उतनी ही चिंता का विषय है। एआई 21वीं सदी में विकास का सबसे बड़ा टूल बन सकता है और 21वीं सदी को तबाह करने में भी सबसे बड़ी भूमिका निभा भी सकता है। डीप फेक का चैलेंज आज पूरी दुनिया के सामने है। इसके अलावा साइबर सिक्योरिटी, डेटा थेफ्ट और आतंकियों के हाथ में एआई टूल्स के आने का भी बहुत बड़ा खतरा है। अगर आतंकी संगठनों के पास एआई लेस हथियार पहुंच जाए तो उससे ग्लोबल सिक्योरिटी पर बहुत बड़ा असर होगा। हमें इस विषय पर चर्चा करके एक ठोस प्लान तक पहुंचने की जरूरत है कि कैसे एआई के गलत इस्तेमाल को रोका जाए। इसलिए ही G20 प्रेसिडेंसी के दौरान हमने रिस्पॉन्सिबल, ह्यूमन सेंट्रिक एआई गवर्नेंस का फ्रेमवर्क तैयार करने का प्रस्ताव रखा था। G20 न्यू दिल्ली डिक्लेरेशन ने एआई प्रिंसिपल्स के प्रति सभी सदस्य देशों के कमिटमेंट की पुष्टि की है। सभी सदस्यों में एआई के उपयोग से जुड़े खतरों को लेकर एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग थी। जिस तरह हमारे पास विभिन्न अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मुद्दों के लिए समझौते और प्रोटोकॉल्स है, उसी तरह हमें एआई के एथिकल यूज के लिए मिलकर ग्लोबल फ्रेमवर्क तैयार करना होगा। इसमें हाई रिस्क या फ्रंटियर एआई टूल्स की टेस्टिंग और डिप्लॉयमेंट के लिए प्रोटोकॉल भी शामिल होगा। इसके लिए कन्विक्शन, कमिटमेंट, कोऑर्डिनेशन और कोलैबोरेशन की सबसे अधिक जरूरत है। हमें मिलकर ऐसे कदम उठाने ही होंगे जिससे एआई का रिस्पॉन्सिबल यूज सुनिश्चित हो सके। आज इस समिट के माध्यम से भारत पूरे वैश्विक जगत का आह्वान करता है कि इस दिशा में हमें अब एक पल भी गंवाना नहीं है। इस साल में अब कुछ ही दिन बचे हैं, नया साल आने ही वाला है। हमें एक तय समय सीमा के भीतर ग्लोबल फ्रेमवर्क को पूरा करना ही होगा। मानवता की रक्षा के लिए ये किया जाना बहुत ही जरूरी है। फ्रेंड्स, एआई सिर्फ एक नई टेक्नोलॉजी ही नहीं है, ये एक वर्ल्ड वाइड मूवमेंट बन गई है। इसलिए हम सभी का मिलकर काम करना बहुत ही आवश्यक है। अगले 2 दिन आप सभी बहुत से विषयों पर चर्चा करेंगे। मैं तो जब भी किसी एआई एक्सपर्ट से मिलता हूं तो अपने सवाल और सुझाव रोक नहीं पाता। आज आप एक्सपर्ट से बातें करते हुए भी कई बातें मेरे मन में आ रही हैं। हमें ये सोचना होगा कि एआई जनरेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन की क्रेडिबिलिटी को कैसे बढ़ाया जा सकता है। ऐसे क्या डेटा सेट्स हो सकते हैं जिनके उपयोग से हम एआई टूल्स को ट्रेन और टेस्ट कर सके। किसी एआई टूल को मार्केट में रिलीज करने से पहले कितना टेस्ट करना चाहिए, इस पर भी जरूर सोचना चाहिए। क्या हम कोई सॉफ्टवेयर वाटरमार्क इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं जो ये बताएं कि ये इंफॉर्मेशन या प्रोडक्ट एआई जनरेटेड है। इससे जो व्यक्ति एआई जनरेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन का इस्तेमाल करेगा उसे उसकी लिमिटेशंस के बारे में पता रहेगा। एक बात मैं भारत में केंद्र सरकार और राज्य सरकार के दिग्गजों से भी कहूंगा, सरकारों के पास योजनाओं से जुड़ा विभिन्न तरह का डेटा होता है। इसका उपयोग एविडेंस बेस्ड डिसीजन मेकिंग में कैसे कर सकते हैं? क्या हम ऐसे डेटा का एआई टूल को ट्रेन करने में उपयोग कर सकते हैं? क्या हम एक ऐसा ऑडिट मैकेनिज्म स्थापित कर सकते हैं जिसमें एआई टूल्स को उसकी क्षमता के आधार पर रेड, येलो या ग्रीन में कैटेगराइज किया जा सके? क्या हम एक इंस्टीट्यूशनल मैकेनिज्म स्थापित कर सकते हैं जो रेजिलिएंट एम्प्लॉयमेंट को सुनिश्चित करे? क्या हम स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड ग्लोबल एआई एजुकेशन करिकुलम ला सकते हैं? क्या एआई ड्रिवेन फ्यूचर के लिए लोगों को तैयार करने के स्टैंडर्ड तय कर सकते हैं? ऐसे अनेक सवालों पर सरकार से जुड़े लोग और आप सभी एक्सपर्ट्स जरूर विचार करें। फ्रेंड्स, आप जानते हैं कि भारत में सैकड़ों भाषाएं बोली जाती हैं, हजारों बोलियां हैं। डिजिटल इंक्लूजन को बढ़ाने के लिए एआई की मदद से स्थानीय भाषा में डिजिटल सर्विसेज कैसे उपलब्ध कराई जा सकती हैं, इस बारे में भी सोचें। जो भाषा अब नहीं बोली जाती, उसे एआई की मदद से कैसे रिवाइव किया जा सकता है, इस पर भी काम करें। संस्कृत भाषा का नॉलेज बेस और लिटरेचर बहुत समृद्ध है, उसे एआई की मदद से कैसे आगे बढ़ाया जा सकता है, इस पर भी सोचें। एआई की मदद से वैदिक मैथमेटिक्स के मिसिंग वॉल्यूम्स को क्या फिर से जोड़ा जा सकता है, इस बारे में भी प्रयास किया जाना चाहिए। फ्रेंड्स, मुझे विश्वास है कि ये समिट आइडियाज एक्सचेंज करने का बेहतरीन अवसर उपलब्ध कराएगी। मैं चाहता हूं कि इस समिट में शामिल होने वाले हर डेलीगेट के लिए एक ग्रेट लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस साबित हो। अगले 2 दिनों तक आप एआई के विभिन्न पहलू पर गहनता से विचार विमर्श करेंगे। मुझे आशा है कि हमारे पास स्पेसिफिक आउटकम्स होंगे। इन पर अमल करके हम एक रिस्पॉन्सिबल और सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर के निर्माण का रास्ता जरूर सशक्त करेंगे। आप सभी को मेरी बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।
Honorable Prime Minister, thank you very much for your insightful address, for your guiding words. We thank Honorable Prime Minister for his gracious presence. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope this summit helps deliver better outcomes and bridges the gap between theory and practice, promoting trust in and adoption of trustworthy artificial intelligence. We thank you all for your presence, and with this we conclude the inaugural ceremony of GPAI 2023. Have a great evening and a great summit ahead. Thank you.
Check. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We would request everybody using simultaneous interpretation system to please hand over their headsets as they exit. We would request everybody, all the international delegates, to kindly hand over their simultaneous interpretation headsets at the exit and kindly exit in an orderly manner. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is an announcement again to request all international delegates and others who've picked up the simultaneous interpretation headsets to kindly hand them over as they exit the gates. All delegates are requested